Boom. Let's go. Let's do this, people. Let's bloody do this. All right. Can you hear me? Oh my God, there's loads of you in already. There's loads of you in. Yeah, you can hear me. Let's go, humans. Ugh. The champ is bloody here. The champ is bloody here. And I have my coffee. No alcohol. We have coffee. We have coffee only. All right. I'm going to be honest with you all. I just woke up. I'm going to be very honest with you. I went to bed and I was like, let me lie down for 5 minutes. Let me lie 5 minutes. I said that at 12 o'clock. I woke up. It was 1:30. I was like, shit, we're going to be late. We're going to be late for the live. By the way, I'm going to say hello to everyone in here very quickly. How good does it look? They got Sissoko running to the ring right now for his fight against Kieran Conway. Look at that arena. That looks amazing. In fact, no, fuck it. That doesn't look amazing, is an understatement. That looks fucking epic. Yeah, so I just woke up, people, but we're here. We made it. We made it. All right. Who is in the chat? Let's see who's here. Let's see how we can quickly say hello to a few of you. David Jones. Morning, Ade. Morning, David. JD says, what is good, brother? What is good, JD? Charlie Waring. What's going on? John DeWell. Sup, Ade? Did you see the Sanchez versus Aguilera antics? I can't lie to you, didn't see it. Everyone's talking about it. Just woke up. Cesar Romero. Morning. William Gray. How's it going, Ade? It's good. Billy Bob Joe. Conway versus Soko will be fight. It will be. By the way, look at this. It looks spectacular. Jesus Christ. It looks better than Wembley. It does. It does. I don't want to hear it. It does. JD, Frotch making the questions about him again. Frotch loves it, doesn't he? Mark Turner, morning from Australia, Ade. Morning, Mark. What time is it in Australia right now? Isaac Santos, let's go. The Lost Soul, evening, Ade. Lampoost is in the building. HB saying, late. I'm not late. I fell asleep. It's not my fault. Stevie Mac, let's go, Addy, baby. Let's go, people. Z-Lot TV. Yes, Addy, how you doing? I am now awake. Guys, you know me already. We'll get into this. I am now awake. Mastermind, bang on time, Addy. Hearing you loud and clear. Come on. Come on. Off the canvas. Yes, Addy. HB. You can hear me, boy. Enoch, the green chair in the house. Green chair is in the house for the next 3 hours. It's going to be a long one, but you know what I mean? I'm built for this. I'm built for this solo mission. Haida Khan says it's showtime. It is showtime. Kieran Conway's just got in the ring, by the way. This fight, yeah? This fight against Sissoko is going to be a good one. Oh my God, it looks beautiful. I am not lying to you. This looks spectacular. It really does look good. Billy Bob. Big up Ade says John Cahill. Terry says, what type of coffee do you drink? What coffee is this again? Something Nescafe. I can't remember. Something Nescafe, but it's needed. It's needed. I had a couple of drinks earlier, like real drinks. We ain't drinking tonight again. We ain't drinking. Who else is it? Phoebe Christian. Oi, oi, Ade. Got you on split screen. I can't even read right now. Split screen with the zone. That's what I'm talking about. Connor, super chat says, yes, Ade. How's it going, my guy? All good. Connor, appreciate the super chat, my man. Thank you very much. It is going well. It is going well. This is, I think, the latest live I've ever done. I think I've only done one ever fight from America, and that was Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell, but it was a lot earlier. It was done by now. This is a late one. But you know what? This is a big one, innit? This just feels big. It feels epic. Everything feels epic about this. Can't wait for it. So I just saw someone call me the Teflon Don. I love that. Who called me the Teflon Don? Where's that? Max Smith says, Ade, what do you think of the fight and the last performance? Dude, I was asleep. There's no point me lying and say I watched it. I didn't. Honestly, I literally woke up and it was 1:30 and I started to shit myself. Chris Bluemore says, mad stadium. Honestly, it looks crazy. It just looks ridiculous. Tom F says, morning, Ade. Did you see any of the Sanchez fight? I didn't. Honestly, missed it all. Missed the Sanchez fight. What happened? Fill me in. Big Bandit says, Virgil Hunter looks terrible. Does he? Does he look terrible? Adam Lee says, yes, thank you so much for doing this. Respect, bro. No, honestly, I was not going to do this. This is good. This is good. Finbar White says, a super chat here says, you got plenty of coffee in there. Is there alcohol in it? Have you placed a bet on the fight? I haven't placed a bet because I am useless at my predictions. But, I mean, surely Canelo wins this. If Billy Joe beats Canelo in the States, then my reaction is going to be up there with how I reacted when AJ lost to Ruiz in New York. And that's how big I think an upset it will be. Just because Canelo is just not normal, is he? Big Bandit says Canelo is 2-9. No point betting. 2-9. You say no point betting. If you are one of those fucking rich people that can bet £1 million or a couple of 100,000, whatever it is, that's like printing money for you then. It's like printing money. Kieran Conway, by the way, looks massive. How do these guys weigh in at 154 pounds? They look massive. A lot of hype, though, about Sissoko. What we're going to do on this one, on all the fights, really, I'm not going to go through commentating it like I did normally. We're just going to give you little bits and bobs. I'm going to instead just read what comes on. I'm going to read your comments rather than commentate, but I will give you little bits as to what's going on. Most of you have this anyway. Most of you have the DAZN app. Most of you are watching this, so I don't need to commentate on it. We will commentate, though, for the Billy Joe Saunders Canelo fight because, I mean, that's a bit special. That is a bit special. Useful Idiot, I love that name, says, thanks for doing the live. I'm at work driving a London bus and I'm slyly listening to you in my cab. Thanks. That's what I like. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Rowan Perry says, yes, Ade, upset in the air tonight. I can smell an upset. Not. No upset tonight, I don't think, but I would love one, but I don't think so. Kieran Conway looks easily 2 weight divisions bigger here than Sissoko. I don't know what he's hydrated to. This almost looks like you're weight cheating. Like you weigh in at 150. Kieran Conway was 154 pounds here for about 5 minutes. That's it. Because the size of him now, he looks, no joke, he looks a super middle and Sissoko looks like he's just stayed at light middle. The size difference, I mean, that benefits some and some it doesn't benefit, but he looks massive in the ring. And I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. Massive. Lee Irvine says, not sure if I should get the DAZN UK. Get it, brother. $1.99. Look, DAZN ain't telling me to say this or anything like that, but $1.99, there's so much other stuff you get as well. So if I was you, I'd get it. A lot of hype about this Sissoko kid, by the way. A lot of hype. Let's see if he lives up to the billing. I do believe he is signed to AJ's 258 management as well. So, yeah, let's see what he can do. Quinn 40 says, morning, dude. That arena looks huge. Haven't been up this late for a while. Nor have I. And we are going, I think, until like 4:45. I think the main event will probably, well, I'll say that. There's only 3 more fights before the main event, you know, but I think they are going to try and stagger it until 4 walkout. So I expect them to get going around 4:15 before anyone asks. Sissoko started well in this fight. Good jab, sharp jab. Kieran Conway, I don't know, started a bit tentative, a little bit nervous. But Sissoko does look very, very sharp, but he does look very, very undersized as well. Yeah. Looks very, very tiny for 154 pounds. I don't know if he looks small for 154, if Kieran Conway just looks so big for 154, but we'll see how this fight plays out as it going. 30 seconds left in this one. First round, definitely Sissoko, more on the front foot. But yeah, it's going to be interesting if this one goes to the middle rounds, if Sissoko, if Kieran Conway can start putting his size on Sissoko. What we got here? I'm going to read a couple more of your points. King Said So says, man, here in Africa, we can't watch this fight. Don't have the zone. But I'm watching here from South Africa. Really? I thought they did have the zone in South Africa. First round over, by the way, between these two. Boxer says, the ropes need tightening. I haven't really looked. They do look a tad bit loose, actually. Looking at it now, but I don't know. Rowan Perry says, Ade, I heard that AJ Fury is getting announced tonight for August 14th. We shall see. Billy Joe Saunders, they're showing behind the scenes now. Billy Joe Saunders has literally just walked in to the arena. He looks as calm as anything. Look, his heart's going to be beating. You can look calm on the outside, but on the inside, you're going to be nervous. This is huge. The magnitude of this thing is huge. But you feel like if anyone can handle it, it's him. But this is going to be difficult. Tyson Fury ringside in what can only be described as, I don't know, is it a Versace shirt? I don't know what it is nowadays, but he's ringside already. Bit early for him to go ringside, but yeah, he's ringside already, which is good. We've got Rosia Rahman says, Ade, who has a tougher job, Billy Joe against Canelo or AJ versus Fury? Oh, Billy Joe against Canelo, easily. Easily. AJ Fury is, I'm going to be very honest, I still think it's about a 60-40 swing to Fury. Billy Joe Canelo, or should I say Canelo Billy Joe, is like an 80-20, 85-15. It's massive. So Canelo definitely, Billy Joe definitely has the harder target here. Harder task here, sorry. We are still asleep. Second round in this one. So not much going on, by the way. Sissoko sharp with his jab. Kieran Conway, good jab as well. But Sissoko just looks a bit sharper, a bit faster. We'll see how it goes on. This is a good question. Finbar White's asked here. Ade, is there VADA testing on the fight? Also, do you think they'll announce AJ Fury fight for August after the fight? That's the rumor. The rumor is they will announce it. I've heard that AJ could be there. Now, we haven't seen AJ, but I'm hearing that he could be there. Fury, we know, is ringside. We don't know where AJ is. That would be enormous. If after the fight, they both get in the ring and do their face-to-face, I mean, you can't get bigger than that because there's going to be millions watching this. There's 70,000 in the arena, and you're going to have two Brits enter. That'll be huge. It'll be like the best fucking WWE thing ever. Luke Parker says, have I missed any fights? You've missed a lot. You've missed a lot, Luke, but I've missed a lot as well. Back to the question. Sorry, Finbar, is there any VADA testing? I can't lie to you. I do not know. You know, normally VADA kind of tweet, don't they? They say, oh, thank you to Billy Joe and Canelo for entering Nevada, blah, blah, blah. I haven't seen any of that. I've not seen anything. Make of that what you will. But that's just me saying I've not seen it. I'm not saying it hasn't happened, but I've not seen it. And I normally look out for those things. Haven't seen it. 2 secs. Okay, Ethan saying, yes, there is VADA testing. Again, I haven't seen it. All right, back to this one. Last 30 seconds of this fight. Kieran Conway looks like he's just waiting a bit too long here to pull the trigger. Nice little combination from there from Kieran, went to the body. But just taking a little bit too long. Like everything he does as well is single shots. This is Conway, by the way. Sissoko looks so loose, and it's 3-4 punch combinations. Like, it's the jab, then something. Like, he starts the jab, then finishes with something. Whereas Kieran Conway just looks like he's having a look too long. Nice left hook, though, from Kieran Conway there. But it looks like Sissoko's getting the better of these. Difficult, though, because I'm not really watching the fight in full. But the little bits I'm watching, Sissoko 2-zip. That's what I think. Sam Soft said, why would they announce it in America at 6 a.m.? Because America is still a big market. It's still a huge, huge market. Remember, the fight will be in America. Let's not forget, I say in America in the sense that it will be on ESPN pay-per-view in America. They will have the rights for the American side of it. DAZN will obviously have the global rights, and obviously Sky and BT will have the British rights. You've got to announce it in America. You have to. You absolutely have to. Sam So says, is AJ in the UK though? I don't know. I did hear, and I spoke to someone, a journalist, on Monday, and they said rumors were that AJ was flying out for this. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, AJ could take a private jet and be in America, like in a few hours. So I don't know. It would be good if he was there. Come on, this is a huge fight. It'd be nice if he's there. At the end of the day, he is trying to promote what will be the biggest fight, or the biggest British boxing fight of all time. So it'd be good if he is there. CT says, when does the fight start? The fight meaning the main event. CT, you're looking at another 2 hours, my man, honestly. So if you're one of those people that want to go bed and come back, go bed, set your alarm, get back here. But you're looking at another 2 hours. For now, they've got Kieran Conway versus Sissoko in the ring. JY says, shout out to you being up late and giving us content. Taking a tequila shot for you right now. Cheers. Shout out from the Bay Area here in California. Dude, I might need a tequila shot myself. Honestly, right now I'm drinking coffee. I don't know if the coffee is going to do it. I don't know if it's going to do it. Team Batman Boxing says, Canelo is about to destroy Billy Joe. Watch how easy he makes this look. Could happen. Like that it wouldn't surprise me if he does do that. It wouldn't surprise me if Canelo knocks Billy Joe out. It wouldn't surprise me if he embarrasses him for 12 rounds. It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't, because again, Billy Joe's done nothing for 4 or 5 years. I'm not one of those people that are saying things like, oh, he steps up to the plate when he needs to. I'm not one of those people at all. Nice inside little short left hook there from Sissoko. Just looks a bit too sharp. Conway is letting his hands go and he's walking Sissoko down now. This might come down to fitness. If Sissoko can keep up this kind of sharpness for 10 rounds, maybe it is a 10-rounder, then he'll be fine. But if he starts to tiring, Conway starts to walk him down, there could be a problem. The problem is, though, with Conway, it's just such a kind of a European style. It's upright, it's jab. It's technically, it's very, very good, but there's nothing else, is there? Nothing else. He needs to really put it on Sissoko here. Sissoko looks very, very loose. Left hand down a bit low. Almost got that kind of Philly shell a little bit that Mayweather's got, but he's just confident in his work. Sissoko looks pretty good here, by the way. What else we got? Paul Moss says, Ade, send your CV to DAZN. Yeah. Might do. Might do, might not. We'll see. What else we got? Ian Mitchell says, morning from Epsom, Surrey. I can't wait for this one. Biggest fight since Fury versus Wilder 2. Yeah, it is. I tell you, well, in saying that though, Thingy was really big for me in terms of excitement. Teofimo Lopez Loma, that was big, but it was behind closed doors. This is a lot bigger. There's no two ways about it, right? This is huge. I got it free zit to Sissoko, by the way. I got it free zit. Articulate Design says, interestingly enough, Billy Joe Saunders only has a half-inch in reach advantage. I think people assumed he'd have a much longer reach given the height disparity. Yeah, it's a good shout. It's a good shout. Not only that, but obviously a lot of people have been billing this as boxer versus puncher, Articulate, which is obviously a bit silly, knowing that he can do everything. Canelo can do everything. He's not just like, I still don't even know if Billy Joe right now, today, is a better boxer than Canelo. I think there was a time he was, but I think Canelo's worked on his craft and worked on everything to become a better boxer. Whereas I don't know Billy Joe Saunders has. I think Billy Joe Saunders actually has slid a little bit just because of the level of opposition he's been fighting as well. We'll see. Karma Serene says, even if Billy Joe Saunders wins, he's still a loser. In brackets, sorry UK peeps. Yeah, he's not got the biggest of respect from boxing fans with his attitude in the last sort of week or so. I don't mind it, but only because I'm used to it. I can understand how that might rub people the wrong way. I understand. What's this one here? James Locke says, I'm not impressed at all with Chris Mannix. I don't think he has a clue what he's on about. And he just goes off with back in the Osai fight all the time. Yeah, I don't think Chris Mannix is very good. I honestly, I don't think he's very good at all. I think they should get someone else in that spot. I mean, I've heard a few things that Mannix has said recently, and I'm like, do you actually really know your boxing? Like, I don't consider myself a hardcore boxing fan, but I'm pretty sure I know more than him. I think the zone actually needs to look at the whole setup, everything. Keep K Abdo, but everything else, got to go. Got to go. I spoke to Paulie Malignaggi the other day. Like, I don't understand why he's been. He needs to come back. Like, the blackballing of Paulie Malignaggi needs to stop. He needs to come back. They need to get him involved because he's bloody good. Bloody good. Finbar White says, Addy, if Saunders was to lose, should he fight Eubank Jr.? Like to see you commentating with Paulie Malignaggi. Paulie's fantastic. Billy Joe reminds me of the kind of person, yeah, and I might be wrong here. He reminds me of the kind of person that if he loses, that could be that. Got a feeling that might happen. There's the Prince Nassim's about Billy Joe. Like, if he loses, the whole enigma, everything's just done, isn't it? Especially if he loses well, wide, gets stopped, knocked down, knocked out, whatever. I think that might be that. We'll see. Conway walking down Sissoko, but he's walking him down and not doing anything. Literally, he cut off the ring and it was really good. Sissoko's on the back foot, not doing anything. Just walking him down and having a look, which is strange. Very, very strange. Nice little left hook, though, from Conway. Or good jab down the middle from Sissoko. Really good jab. Sharp, fast. Looks good, Sissoko. Remember, this is round number 4 and he still looks very, very sharp. I don't think he's put on too much weight after the weigh-in. I think he prefers to be light rather than a lot of these boxers that try and sort of just put on far too much weight, try and rehydrate to such a stupid weight just to be big in the ring. Sissoko looks like, I'm comfortable staying in and around. I wouldn't be shocked if Sissoko has walked into this ring around 160. So he's probably only put on about 6 or 7 pounds, which I think makes sense. What we got? Stuart Johnson says, I feel that for Tyson Fury as well, if he loses. Yeah, I just feel like if they lose, they're done because it's all built up about sort of this unbeaten record and the confidence. And you lose a fight and you lose badly, that could be it. Could be it. MC28 says, if Billy Joe wins, where will you rank it on all-time wins of a British boxer? The top. The top. People might point to fights like Lloyd Hannigan. The top. It surpasses that. This is Canelo. This is the pound for pound number 1 in his backyard. A guy that everyone thinks can't be beaten right now. People are already starting to make Canelo's fights in September. People are already talking about Caleb Plant and Benavidez and maybe go to 175 again. This would be a huge, huge win. Like, surpasses Tyson Fury, Vladimir Klitschko, surpasses Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. This is as big as it gets. This is as big as it gets for me. We go. Curtis Harvey says, Paulie is legit the best in the world at commentating. Yeah, he is. 2 secs. I think is he the best? Is he better than Andre Ward? It's close. I think it's close between those two. I think he brings a different style to it. Base the Kid in the building says, just got back in the yard, came straight to the live stream. Appreciate that, Base. This is a long day, boy. We got a long night ahead of us. We're in round number 5 of this one between Kieran Conway and Sissoko. If you guys have been watching this fight, it's pretty much the same pattern for the first 4 rounds. Conway stalking him and walking him down. Sissoko just being a bit more fleet-footed. And Conway, once he gets into position, not really throwing much. Sissoko looks really, really good. I watched him fight a couple of times, but this is This is sharp work from him. He's not doing much more than Conway, but he's throwing first. Conway is just waiting too much. Just waiting. Like Conway gets into position, you think, okay, throw a couple punches, they do something. But then he just looks like he just has the look. He's almost scared of coming in too close and getting tagged like he just did there, getting caught with the jab. Landed a nice right hand there to Conway though. Probably best punch of the round so far from him, but not enough. Not enough for me. Needs to be a bit more busier. Plus, he's got a massive reach advantage here as well, so he doesn't even need to get too close. All it is one more step in and then land. But yeah, he needs to pull the trigger a lot more for me. Needs to pull that trigger. Kes says, what about Max Kellerman as a commentator? Not for me. Not for me. I prefer Max when he's with someone. So it'd be like Paulie and a Max or Andre Ward and a Max. Not as the main commentator for me. But yeah, part of the team, absolutely. Ethan says he gave Conway the last round. Okay, fair dues. Paul Moss says Ward is biased to PBC. Most boxing commentators, unfortunately, are biased to their organizations. That's one thing I guess we can't label Paulie. Paulie's not biased at all, which might be the reason he isn't working right now, as well as other things. James Burkett says, if someone loses badly, do you give them credit for trying, or would you just criticize them? Depends how they lose. I think, look, if a world elite level fighter like Billy Joe, I'm hearing Billy Joe's world elite level, if he loses badly, we've got to critique him a little bit. He's an unbeaten 2-weight world champion. I'm not going to say, okay, but you went in there with Canelo, let's give you credit. No, we've got to critique them a little bit. But if an underdog steps in and does well, then no, not at all. But if a world level fighter goes in and gets embarrassed, yeah, you've got to. Just some pictures now of Canelo walking in with his manager, trainer, Eddie Reynoso. Looks comfortable, smiling. This is the man that's done this so many times. And I think this is something that everyone's not talking about as well. Big fight mentality, big fight pedigree. This is not his first rodeo, is it? This guy's had these big fights so many times. Like, this is normal for him. This is not normal for Billy Joe Saunders. Like, what's Billy Joe's biggest fight in terms of attendance? What is it? Is it Eubank? I was there for that fight, by the way. How many were in there? How many were at Eubank? 10,000 maybe? 70. 70,000. You know, there's a big difference. MC28 says, I worry for Tyson when he retires. I feel we'll slip back into his issues. Maybe. It's possible, right? But I think Tyson's in such a better place right now, so I think he'll be okay. Articulate Design says, nobody will ever compare to Manny Stewart. I miss that guy's commentary so much here. Manny was good. And the thing about Manny, and maybe this is what I like about Paulie as well, Manny's seeing things way before you're seeing it. He's seeing a fighter set things up. He's seeing a fighter do something wrong. And he's telling you what's going to come next. So, yeah, Manny was legit, man. Round number 6 of 10 here. Conway getting a bit closer now. Again, I did say this. Like, this is all about Sissoko's gas tank. Just because Sissoko's the one doing a lot of movement because he has to. If Sissoko can keep this movement and gas tank up for 10 rounds, then I expect him to win. If not, and Conway starts to close the distance a little bit, he should be able to bully him with that size. Let's see. So far, so good for Sissoko, but Conway in this. Conway in this a lot. What else we got here? Chimon Lamb, Super Chat says, if Billy Joe pulls off the upset, would you consider him competitive to go against Beterbiev? It's interesting that you asked that question. What a question. Very, very good question. Because a lot of people are talking about Canelo going up there, right? I mean, Billy Joe's bigger than Canelo. Not much, but he's bigger than Canelo. I think this is his best weight, though, 168. I mean, I actually think, really and truly, the best Billy Joe is 160. Problem about Beterbiev is that Beterbiev is massive for 175. Like, there's a few guys at 175 that are just almost like fucking cruiserweights. Like Callum Johnson looks huge for 175 as well. Billy Joe is just going to be so undersized against Peterwith that it's just going to give away too much. Going to give away too much. But honestly, good question. Very good question. I just think there's a lot of good fights from at 168 if he pulls it off. Loads of good fights. Useful Idiot says, is Hearn now the best promoter in the world? I think so. I love the way he thinks of himself as the boxer's boss rather than the other way around. Yeah, he keeps on saying it, doesn't he? He keeps on saying, I work for Canelo. I work for Billy Joe Saunders. I work for AJ. Yeah, he's the biggest promoter and he's probably the best promoter as well. I mean, this is his show. This is it. This is what he's doing. Man, he might go from this to 2 months later putting on AJ versus Fury. I'm sorry, he can't compete with that. He's got the two biggest names in the sport. We're talking 70,000 here. AJ Fury, wherever that happens in the world, is going to be attended by a lot of people as well. So yeah, for me, he's the biggest by some distance as well now. Better round from Kieran Conway here. The round just ended. Again, guys, maybe because I'm not watching it fully, because I'm reading a lot of your questions, I'm giving it to Sissoko, but I don't know. Chris Mannix here asking the question to Billy Joe Saunders. But he does look very, very comfortable, you know. I love confidence. I think we take confidence for granted in boxing. We like to name all the other attributes a fighter has without naming confidence. Confidence is important. He's not going to be overawed by this. It's going to be a great fight, honestly. Oh, geez, this is going to be a good one. Bloody hell. Ayed says Conway is boxing poor in my opinion. Yeah. Sometimes, you know what it is? It's not necessarily that he's boxing poor. I think it is Sissoko's boxing pretty good. Remember, there's a lot of hype about Sissoko. A lot of hype. Rowan Perry said there's 508 watching the live. Let's get some likes, peeps. Yeah, smash that like button, please, people, if you can. JY says, mate, do you think we'll get the announcement tonight? By announcement, I think you're meaning AJ versus Fury. I think so. I think we're going to get it tonight. I really do. Gary Marshall says, where does Saunders go after this if he's beaten? Look, loads of fights. This is the thing about British boxers, I think, especially when they go onto the world scene in America. When they lose, it's almost like they just kind of vanish and disappear off. Nah, man, there's so many good fights at 168 for him to stay there. So many good fights. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing the Danny Jacobs fight. Callum Smith lost. Why can't they have that fight? So many. I guess it's how he loses. Again, if he gets embarrassed, then for me, it could be an issue about, I mean, we might be talking that we never see Billy Joe again in the ring. But if it's close, then he might be screaming for a rematch, or there could be other things happening. So look, loads of places for him to go. James Locke says Saunders versus Jacobs. Yeah, there you go. Isaac Sanchez says, I still like to see Billy Joe Saunders versus Callum Smith. Loads of fights. Mohammed Alor says, GG. I'm guessing you mean in GGG. No, he doesn't go from losing to Canelo to getting a GGG fight. Sam So says, Sissoko is pretty good. He is. He's a sharp fighter. Very clean in his punches. Very, very clean. Do like him. But again, I like Kieran Conway as well, by the way, but I do like him. Tala Mohammed says, Canelo versus Crawford will never happen. No chance. Articulate Design says, imagine the atmosphere if AJ suddenly appears next to Fury as Hearn is announcing it. Wild, man. Huge promo for what will already be an enormous fight. That's exactly what I was referring to. Like someone was saying, why would they announce AJ versus Fury in America? And I was like, well, because there are 70,000 people there, number one, and this fight's being watched by millions around the world, number two. Ryan says, Callum Smith needs to go to 175 pounds. Yeah, he does. I think he will. I think his next fight will be at 175. Back to this one, round number 7 of this fight between Conway and Sissoko. Last 30 seconds here. Again, Conway, and both of them kind of land at the same time, by the way. Both of them landed right hands, but it looks like Sissoko got the better of it. Again, Conway, for me, is waiting too late to pull the trigger. He needs to pull that trigger a lot quicker. He gets in good positions, but then he's just scared to throw. He needs to be a lot looser as well. He's coming in, he's walking forward with his guard high, which is very, very good. But he's telegraphing that he's throwing. It's just, I don't know. Not that great from Conway, I don't think. They're showing a picture of the arena. It's beautiful. It really, really is. Jeez. The Lost Soul says, would there be any interest in a GGG fight if Saunders won? Absolutely. I think Golovkin will jump to £168 immediately for that one. Usman Mahmood says, is the Canelo fight next? Unfortunately not, my man. We have, I will say, Usman, around, it's 2:35 now. Got about an hour and a half until the Canelo fight. Stick with us though, my man. Stick with us. Jay Reed says, if Canelo loses and it's in any way close, there will be a rematch, 100. Yeah, of course. But by the way, if it's close, Canelo doesn't lose. You do understand that, don't you, Jay Reed? If it's close, Canelo wins. But look, if Canelo loses, then there will be a rematch. And I, for one, would love the rematch to come to the UK, Wembley, 100,000. It will do it as well. It will do it. Sammy Khan says, big up, Addy, let's go. Let's go indeed, peeps. Let's go indeed. I'm going to need your energy, people, to keep me going because it's been a long day. Christopher Clouse says, I got a feeling Canelo will lose tonight. Woo! Not sure about that one, boy. Not sure about that one. See if he does. You never know. You never know. Not me. Super Chat says, Amigo, greetings from Cali. Please never change your opinion. I love your honesty. May the best man win. My name is Louise. Give me a shout out. There you go, Louise. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much for joining the live. Really appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much for the comment. Thank you for joining the live. If you're new to the channel, smash that subscribe button, people. Ayed says, this is shocking from Conway. He's not throwing enough. Yeah, he's not. You know, the problem is, it must be difficult because every time you do throw, look, boxing's quite simple sometimes. When you throw, especially because he's got that high guard, when he throws, he leaves himself open. And he's been tagged a couple of times. And it's almost like, it must be weird. Like, it must be like, okay, if I throw, I'm going to get tagged. If I throw, I'm going to get tagged. But round 8 of round number 10, you got to start throwing. Like, fuck it. You get tagged, you get tagged. You've got to start throwing. Mark Turner says, do we think announcement for AJ versus Fury will come after the fight? Mark, that's what everyone's saying. Now, I don't know if that's true. I don't know, but I would love it to happen. But a lot of people are saying that could happen. They have shown Fury ringside. We know Fury was there. If we see AJ, if they show that AJ is there, then it's going to get announced. If AJ is ringside, that fight gets announced. It does get announced 100%. Articulate Design says, Arthur, in terms of Beterbiev is getting older, though, man. I'm not sure how long he can keep cutting weight like that. Yeah, Beterbiev is getting older. But I don't think it's any of the guys at 168 that are going to derail him. I really don't. And watching Dimitri Bivol the other day against Craig Richards, Bivol's just too small for him. So, look, you never know. You never know. Bivol should get his ass back down to 168. Sorry, I'd say back down. Bivol should make 168 because I think Bivol could do some damage at 168. I really do. The Lost Soul says, honestly, I struggle to see anyone beating Beterbiev for a while. Let's not forget, though, as Articulate Design said, Beterbiev is 35, I think. So he is getting on a bit right now, and he has to cut a lot of weight to make 175 pounds. And you can tag him. You watch Beterbiev's fights, he does get tagged. Let's not forget, Callum Johnson put him down. Another round in the bag for Sissoko here. I think these scorecards are going to be very, very wide. Very wide. Super chat from Connor says, the only reason I want Canelo to lose is because everyone talks about him like he's an invincible god. Yeah. Look, for the sake of boxing, I would love him to lose to Billy Joe Saunders just because of what it means. Like Billy Joe Saunders beating Canelo would just be incredible. It'll be absolutely incredible. Don't see it. Don't see it. King Daddy 69 YT says, when does the fight start? The fight has already started. If you're talking about the main event, you're looking at about another hour, 20 minutes, I'll say. Hour 20 minutes. Christopher Klaus, good morning, Ade. Good morning, brother. Who killed Stacy? Says, anyone got a link? Mate, look, everyone's finances are different, right? Everyone's pockets are a bit different as well. Sissoko down here, by the way. Sissoko down, referee count. I missed it. I missed the punch that put Sissoko down. Sissoko's down. The referee's giving him a count. He's fine. I need to see that again. Hold on 2 seconds, people. Kieran Conway really put it on him now. Oh, we've got clipped again, this Sissoko as well. This will be by the way, this will be a massive upset. Conway's got to go for it now. Literally, throw the kitchen sink at him. I missed the knockdown. It seemed like a bit of a delayed knockdown as well. I don't know if there's something wrong with his eye. He's moving. He still looks like he's trying to get his feet underneath him. He's throwing back now. I need to see that knockdown again. Does anyone see what happened? Look, I'm looking at the comment section. I'm going to go and... Look, guys, I have to watch this now for a second. Conway looks like he's back to kind of just being a bit tentative now. I need to see the punch that put him down because I don't know why Conway's not jumping on him. Sissoko landed a couple of big right hands there now. Sissoko looks like he's got his legs around him. His legs are still dead. If I'm Conway, I'm looking at this, his legs are dead now. Sissoko's literally standing in the pocket now because he can't move anymore. Remember, he was moving around the ring. He's starting to get his legs now underneath him. He's moving a couple of jabs, a couple of good jabs as well from Sissoko. But look, that's a 10-8 round. I don't know what people have on the scorecards. I don't know if it's a little bit too late. Remember, we are round number 9. But knockdown in round number 9, early in round number 9 as well for Kieran Conway. Trying to land a couple of big rights as well. I can't believe Conway's not jumping on him here, by the way. He's just got to go for it. You've got to jump on him. A minute left in round number 9. Sissoko's legs are still heavy, by the way. He can't move. He's literally, every time he tries to move outside the pocket now, he's getting tagged. If I'm Conway, I'm jumping in on him now. This is bad. This ain't good from Conway. This ain't bad at all. I'm sorry, this ain't good at all. Got to jump on him. Come on. Nice little body shot from Sissoko. Oh, a better work from Kieran Conway. Close there. Landed a nice body shot. Good jab from Conway. Sissoko just needs to get out of this round, honestly. 20 seconds left of round number 9. I need to see what caused that knockdown. He's done well to get out of this round, from what I'm seeing. All right, round over. Good round from Kieran Conway, though. That's a solid 10-8 round. Is that enough, though? All right, let me go and see the knockdown. They're going to show it again. Biddy Bob Joe says it was uppercut. Let's have a look. Oh, beautiful uppercut. It was. Stunning uppercut. It's weird. It was a delayed reaction as well. Very, very delayed. So that's the one time we've been asking for Kieran Conway to throw more than single shots. And he threw a good body shot. And this was almost though Sissoko kind of covered up, waiting for another body shot. Then he threw 2 uppercuts and it was beautiful. Very, very delayed reaction though. A lot of you are saying he caught him in the eye. HB Sam, report the spammer. Who's the spammer? Okay, I see it. Let's get rid of him. Thank you very much, people, for letting me know. Let's do this 1 sec. Let me quickly report the spammer. All right, can we see? Final round, round number 10. Apart from that knockdown, you would have to say from rounds 1 to 8, it was quite comfortable-ish for Sissoko. Knockdown in round number 9 for Conway. I don't think that's enough. I don't think that's enough at all. Let's read a couple of more comments. Yeah, Lyout says that uppercut didn't really connect though. Yeah, I wonder if it was a case of the glove in the eye more than anything. I don't know. Strange. Adil Shakut. Adil is in the building. Ade, how well do you think Saunders can do? Well, like honestly, 10 rounds to 2, 9-3. I think Canelo's going to dominate him. But my predictions are awful. But I think Canelo's going to dominate him. So if I'm you, put all your money on Billy Joe. No, I just don't see. I just don't see how Billy Joe wins it. I really don't. Moshin Hussein says, keep up the good work at a Canelo in 5 for me. That'll be a statement. If Canelo stops Billy Joe, that's a bit of a statement, you know. Bit of a statement. Remember, apart from when he fights the Yildizims of the world and Rocky Fieldings, he isn't stopping his opponents. Didn't stop Callum Smith, obviously didn't stop GGD, didn't stop Danny Jacobs either. So it'll be a statement if he can get rid of Billy Joe Saunders. Nigerian Maskoff says, Addy, I'm Nigerian, you're British. It's good and clean. I've been here for a long, long time, my friend. It should be. LK says, Billy Joe, 11th round. No way. Oh, big shot from Sissoko there. Kieran Conway coming. Kieran Conway literally is having to let his hands go now. Big shot from Sissoko. Big right hand. Don't think he's got the pop though, Sissoko. Adil Shakut says, Canelo, what was that? What's the statement? I just saw it from Adil. What did he say? Saunders ain't cracking Canelo yet. There's no way on this earth that Saunders is knocking down or knocking out Canelo. No way. Although, you never know, right? Timing, Canelo coming into something, get caught, but I just don't see it. No way whatsoever. Connor Super Chat says, this Conway fight is why I always ask people to calm down about Canelo. You can dominate a fight and get caught out of the blue. He's human. Is he human? Is he human? The amount of bloody contaminated beef in that body, I doubt it. But you're right. You're right. Kieran Conway's put his hands up in the air there like he's won that fight. I don't think he has. Sissoko's got his hands up in the air. Apart from the knockdown, I don't know. I thought Sissoko won that fight. Yeah, I thought he won it. But we'll see what the scorecards are. Rowan Perry says Conway only won 2 rounds. Yeah, 2 rounds. One of them a knockdown though, so that's going to be a 10-8. So it might be close on the scorecard, Isaac Santos says Sissoko is solid, but is that enough? 154-pound division is very, very stacked. I think he might need to be a bit more than solid. Andy Kenyon says, what a wasted opportunity on such a big stage for Conway. Yeah. Yeah, it was always going to be a tough ask though against Sissoko. Sissoko is, a highly touted fighter. Very highly touted. It's always going to be tough. Quinn 40 says, can't believe that you've got over 600 watching you at nearly 3 a.m. That's loyalty. And good you're not 30 seconds behind, Ade. You know what? Thank you, everyone. Honestly, thanks to everyone that is jumped on the live stream. Really do appreciate it. I know it is it 3 a.m? Yeah, it is 10 to 3 a.m. So I really appreciate you guys coming through the live. Thank you very, very much. Finbar White says, give Ade a big thumbs up. Yeah, guys, thank you. If you can, smash that like button. Really appreciate it if you could. Base the Kid says, is there a live later on today? There is. Sunday sessions at 8 in the evening. So yeah, 8 in the evening, we're going to do a Sunday sessions where we obviously reflect on the whole fight card. So make sure you tune in for that one. Owen Keelan says, nice one, Addy. Seems like everyone has paid their DAZN £2. Eddie Hearn saves boxing 2021. He's definitely done a good job for boxing. I mean, $1.99 for DAZN, I think is incredible. And I'm not advocating like us paying for everything that we do. Like, I've got the Premier Sports app. I pay for fucking BT. I do not get a discount on Sky and DAZN. I feel like I have to pay for so much, but $1.99 a month for DAZN is great value. It really is great value. Well, they're going to go to the scorecard soon. Chimon Lamb says, could the Jake Logan Paul circus lead to more kids getting into boxing, or does it harm the reputation of the sport? Don't think it does neither, if I'm honest with you. I don't think it harms it. I think it's something separate. I think it's different. Like when they have their fights, I don't even look at it as like top level boxing. I think it's almost like a circus act. I don't look at it. I don't think it's going to lead to people getting into boxing either. I think it does nothing for boxing, good or bad. I don't think it takes it away as well. All right, let's see what they've got in the scorecards. I'm so interested. I don't know. I'm intrigued to know what Kieran Conway weighs right now. Kieran Conway looks so confident he's got this. Sissoko looks a bit like, I don't know who's got this. He doesn't look confident at all. This surely is Sissoko's fight. Surely. Again, no, it depends what the judge is like. Let's see. Yeah, Sissoko gets it. Sissoko gets it. Okay. Just got it. Just got it. Boy, boxing, you just never know. You just never know. Guys, what I've got this on silent. What were the scorecards? I don't want to put the volume up. What were the scorecards? Let me know. If anyone can please write down the scorecards for me. Everyone's saying 97-93 Conway. What the fuck? If that was really the score, then that's crazy. That's crazy. Let me know. Split decision, yeah? Give me the scores, peeps. The full scores. One judge gave it 97-92 Conway. What? Boxing is just corrupt. Is it corrupt? I don't know. I don't know if it's corrupt or the judges just need education. Articulate Design says, I cannot believe someone scored that fight for Conway. I mean, that is awful. 97-92. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. All right, so someone's got it here now. Okay, Ethan has sent this over. 97-92 Conway, 96-93 Sissoko, 95-94 Sissoko. Blood, that fight was close to being a draw. Madness. Absolute madness. Jesus. Anyway, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. But hey, this is boxing. Andy Kenyon says, corrupt or incompetent? Incompetent. No, both. Both. There clearly is corruption in boxing. Like, sorry, that's fact. Don't care what anyone tells me. Corruption and incompetence. And once you mix the both of them, you can get mad. Oh, they are showing the full crowd right now. It looks stunning. It looks stunning. Guys, we've only got 2 fights. One more fight, sorry, into the main event. We've got Elwin Soto against Takayama, and then Canelo versus Billy Joe Saunders. That's it. We are an hour away from it. An hour away. It's going to be bloody epic. Bloody epic. Mannix now interviewing Canelo. I've not seen Canelo speak as much English as this ever. It's like Billy Joe Saunders has pissed him off so much, he's speaking English. Never seen him speak so much English. Ed Ball says, just woke up. Let's go, Billy Joe. Let's go, Billy Joe, man. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what Billy Joe can do. Meza Ozil says, bloody hell, this is a massive arena. It's huge. It's huge. It's huge. Nigel Camery says, petition for ex-fighters to be judges. Yeah, I wonder what the kind of, how you get into it. But yeah, there does need to be more ex-fighters. But then look, you get some fighters that score fights wrong as well. So I don't know. I've seen some like fight cards from ex-boxers. They're horrendous as well. Muzi Moyo says, Canelo speaking English is dope. I think so as well. I love it when he speaks English. Kate Abdo on the screen right now with Roy Jones Jr. and Carl Froch. Carl's loving this, isn't he? Out there working for DAZN. He's loving it. I think Carl's good. I think Carl gets a lot of stick. I think Carl's actually a very good in this role. I don't think he's a good commentator, or I think in this role though, I think he's very, very good. Boris the Blaze says biggest arena in the world. Yeah, no doubt it is. 2-6. I rate Carl Froch as Blizz BW. Yep. Carl Froch versus Roy Jones Jr. says Rowan Perry. You must be mad, Rowan. I wouldn't even. That's almost like GBH if you put them in together. GBH. Articulate Design says, why is Canelo speaking in English? Seriously, that's a major psychological defense mechanism, I think. I'm a big fan of when he just sticks to his Mexican. It's almost like I ain't speaking English. Why do I need to speak English for? They're just showing Billy Joe Saunders' dressing room now. Just getting his hands ready. Having a little massage of the hands. Is there anything wrong with his hands? Is it just a case of having a little massage? Is there a little niggle there? Hope not. I really do hope not. I see you says F Canelo. Curtis Harvey says Canelo has lived in America for years. He knows English. Yeah, he does. He just doesn't like speaking it. Zlot TV says, would you give away the green chair to be there right now? No. In fact, I probably would. I'll just buy another one. I know where to find these bad boys. Terry F says, no, not the biggest. Maybe one of the biggest indoor, but there are bigger college football stadiums in the US that hold over 100,000. Yeah, but indoor, they can't be anything bigger than this indoor. Surely not. They can't be. All right, guys, we're getting ready for the second fight now, or the co-main event, Elwin Soto against Takayama. I mean no disrespect to these light flyweights, but I have zero interest in this fight, respectfully, just because of what we've got coming next. George Glee says, nice to have come across this channel so I don't have to watch these fights alone. You're welcome, George. You're welcome. Welcome to Boxing Talk with Ade, renamed Ade Oladipo. Ivan Chavez says, when is this fight? The fight is in about an hour, maybe a bit earlier. Joe Jones says, IFL or Boxing Social? Love them both. I probably watch Boxing Social much more, but I respect both. I think both of them put in a tremendous amount of effort in what they do. 2-6. Ronan Gibbons, if Billy wins, where does he go in your pound for pound list? Top 6 pound for pound. It was almost like when Teofimo beat Loma. Teofimo jumped up to like 5. I don't think Teofimo was in any top 10 or even maybe any top 15. Beat Loma, jumped straight up. So yeah, maybe top 6. Kian Parker says Coogan's levels. Coogan's really good. I'm surprised that Coogan isn't in America covering this, if I'm honest with you. I know it's issues in terms of flying out there, but I'm surprised he's not there. Maybe it's because obviously Coogan's had a little one now. Congratulations to him. And if he were to do it, he'd have to come back and quarantine. So maybe that's all the issue. But yeah. Karma Serene says Takayama has 2 really cute kittens. Karma. Quinn 40 says, I saw a video on YouTube, a 10-minute interview, and looking around Canelo's huge house. Canelo spoke English the whole interview. He's just lazy with it. I don't think he's lazy with it. I think because English obviously isn't his first language, I think some of the things he could say could be taken out of context. So I think let me just speak in my mother tongue. So that's probably what it is. Good question here from Mervyn. Says, Ade, where do you think the future lies for boxing media, YouTube channels, etc.? I don't know. It's a very good point. I do think that YouTube channels, ones that are massive YouTube channels, could start putting on their own fights. I know that might sound crazy, but I think they could. Like IFL TV have already started live streaming MTK stuff. And I think YouTube channels could eventually start doing that. More of them need to do that as well. There's loads that they can do. Obviously, Rob Tebbit does like podcasts now, rather than just, look, a lot of them just still go to events and do your interviews, which is good, but I think they can do a lot more than that. Eddie Hearn in the background there, he must be loving this right now. I mean, he's taken on the business from his dad and he's taken it up another level. You gotta respect that, man. You gotta respect that. Antonio says, visa issues for British press were not allowed to attend Ade. That's interesting, but there are British out there. There are a lot of like Andy Perrowell from Boxing Social. He's out there. I spoke to him. IFL TV have a journalist out there as well. I think there's Andy McCart that's out there. So some British press are definitely out there. MJ Huggins says, bloody hell, how many more fights do we have left, Ade? This is the last one. This is the last one, my man. Let's hope. Let's hope that, even if this one ends early, the main event will still start at 4 o'clock. They're not starting that main event until 4 o'clock, people. Imran Max says, hi, Ade. If Billy loses, do you reckon he gives Eubank a rematch? And if he does, who wins? A, he will not give him a rematch. And if he does, I'll still expect Billy Joe to beat Eubank. I'm not convinced about Eubank Jr. at all. And by the way, this just looks epic, by the way. It looks beautiful. And the camera shots that DAZN are giving you as well just look really, really good. Like even this one of him walking up to the apron looks fantastic. Jesus, man, what a night. What a night. Ghetto Genius says, Conway Sissoko rematch in the UK. No. Look, it looks good for Conway because he got a split decision, but that fight was no split decision fight. Sorry, he lost that fight. So I don't know. Ronan Gibbons says, Eubank's European level at best. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Honestly, I'd agree. Thelium says, the panning of the shots are amazing at it. Yeah, the camera angles that they're giving us look sick. And I've been quite critical of DAZN in terms of their production. I thought this looked a bit weak for some events. Not for this. This is very, very good. Very good. Antonio says, amazing stadium. Sick. Sick stadium. Adil Shakut says, very cinematic. Owen Keelan says, 8K cinematic camera. It just looks amazing. Honestly, it looks amazing. Peter Pan Rose says, the commentary is very, very poor, though. Who's on commentary duty? Is it... who's doing it? Is it Mannix? Is he on it? With the Latin snake. Paul Moss says, Eubank is a narcissist. Sotifi Labour says, the fight has started, question mark. If you're referring to the main event, no, that's up after this. This is now the co-main. This is the co-main. World Gamers 101, I'm going to read this out. It says, anyone got any good links? Yeah, there's this app called DAZN, smashing link there, 4K quality, $1.99. Treat yourself. Owen Keelan says, Addy is on my commentary. Jeez. What we got here? Articulate Design says, seriously, is there another boxer in all of America who can sell 70,000 tickets, especially during a pandemic? Holy shit. Is there any boxer that can sell 70,000? I don't think so. Pac-Man can't do it anymore. Could a Javonte Davis, Ryan Garcia matchup do it? Don't think so. I don't think there's any other, honestly. And that would be them combined, innit? I don't think there's any boxer that can do it individually. Now, look, there's only a couple of boxers that can do it worldwide. AJ, we know, can do it because we've seen it over here. But it probably is only AJ and Canelo that can do this. Yeah. What else we got here? Delium says, this is the best community on YouTube. I've been watching for years and always see the same people commenting on here. Yeah, agreed. It's the same people. We have got the strongest, I don't care what anyone tells me, we've got the strongest community. There's a lot of people doing lives right now, and good luck to them. I think there's some good lives out there. If I wasn't watching this, I'll be watching theirs. But their community can't fuck with ours. No chance. No chance. Mystery J says, who you got between Billy Joe Saunders and Canelo? I got Canelo. Late stoppage, wide points, but we will see. This is interesting. Max Garrett says, do you think Matchroom will sign with DAZN instead of Sky? I say it's interesting just because we were hearing for a long while that it was DAZN, right? That's all gone quiet now for some reason. No one's really talking about it as much, are they? No one's really talking about it. My battery on my phone's going to die. So I'm going to quickly put the charger back in. Hold on 2 seconds, people. All right, we are back in. That is the last thing I want, boy. Imagine that happening. Fucking hell, I'd have a heart attack. All right, there. Fight's just got underway in this first round between Soto and Takayama. Light flyweights. Jeez, it's like this is fight. It's like the fight's happening in speed 2.0 or 1.5. They are moving fast, these little men. Bloody hell. Finbar White says, Ade, what do you think of Hearn saying boxing needs to be more like the WWE in production and fighter stories? He's right in terms of production. And I think for fighter stories, I do think we need to hear a bit more about the backstory of fighters. That's one thing I liked about 24/7, and I miss it desperately. Like the Floyd 24/7s, I used to love them. I say Floyd because he was in the majority of them. Those 24/7s were epic, right? You found out a bit more about each fighter. We don't really know that anymore. We don't really know it, do we? We don't really know fighters' backstory. So yeah, I miss it desperately. Articulate Design says the ring is so huge, it can't even fit into the shot. That's nuts. That's a good shout, you know. By the way, the ring is huge for these small men. Like they don't, like this, what's the ring? 22 foot. They do not need a 22-foot ring at all. Articulate Design says, man, that narrator on the 24/7 series was legendary. Yeah. Jeez, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. A lot of people saying this might be the fight of the night between these two, you know. One thing we do know with these two is that it's going to be like 200 punches around. I mean, they're going to keep on going. Soto swinging and away here. Remember, Takayama's got, what, 8 defeats on his resume, but he comes to fight, you know. He comes to fight. I was watching a couple of his fights earlier. Like, you think he's hurt, and this guy just seems to somehow fucking have powers of recovery that are just not normal. Fahzan Riyaz says, Ade, what do you make of Matchroom Media and taking control of content? I've always said that, and I think I said this a while back, that Matchroom will eventually, I think, look, they're going to sign a deal with DAZN. We know that. I don't know how many years that DAZN in the UK deal will be, but eventually I think Matchroom will start showing their own fights. And you're going to have to pay a $5 a month for Matchroom. Bloody hell. Takayama buzzed, by the way. Soto's got heavy hands. Jesus Christ, man. Takayama's buzzed. They do not want this to end that quick. I don't know. They must have a filler fight. Oh, little shot on the bell from Soto there. He apologized, but Takayama definitely buzzed at the end of that round. They're going to have to look for a filler fight now because this ain't going the full 12. Martin Wheeler says, hi, Eddie. First time watching the watch-along. Prefer your commentary. What chance on Billy Joe Saunders win tonight? I think that's kind of what you said. Sorry, I just read that, Martin, roughly. Firstly, thank you very much. Secondly, I don't give Billy Joe much of a chance tonight. I have to be brutally honest, I don't. That's not disrespectful to him. I like him, but I don't. We'll go. Mystery J said, these two have woken me up. Yeah, these little ones, when they fight, they come to fight, don't they? They come to fight. It's weird. You know what's weird about this? That's when, everyone talks about sort of stacked card and, oh, this is not worth the money. When you get a good main event, I don't really care who's on the undercard. If I'm honest with you. Or like no one's spoken about this undercard. I don't care. I really don't care. Like, if you get a good main event, like AJ Fury, do you think I give a what's on the undercard of AJ Fury? AJ Fury don't even need an undercard. Just have that fight. Takayama coming into this now. Takayama looks like he's got zero pop on the punches, like nothing. Like, it looks like he's come to fight. He'll do this for all 12 rounds, but he's not going to really, I don't look anyway, look like he's going to damage Soto. Soto, though, looks like he's heavily stacked, doesn't he? Looks really strong. Every time Takayama lands as well, Soto covers up very, very well. Oh, big right hand from Soto. Huge. Again, this ain't going 12 rounds. If Takayama can take this type of punishment for 12 rounds, then I do not know. Soto just walking him. Like, Soto has obviously felt the pop of Takayama and is like, you ain't got shit. You don't have shit. Takayama's going to need to find something from somewhere just to slow the punches of Soto down. Because it's like Takayama lands like 10 shots. Soto lands one, and it's the one that causes the big damage here. But you never know, Like, Soto could tire out. I just don't see it, though. I don't see how Takayama can do this type of his punch output for 12 rounds. Like, he must be throwing at least 200 punches, 250 punches around here. Nice body shot from Soto. Another big body shot from Soto. These guys don't look like they're in the same weight class, at all. Oh, nice uppercut from Soto. Just missed. Well, it's good work from Takayama, by the way. He's working, but he's getting caught every time he comes in. Chin up in the air. He's getting caught with rights and lefts. 50 seconds of round number 2 here. And he's doing the majority of the work, Takayama is, but Soto's landing the bigger shots. Much bigger shots. Interesting fight, this one. W. Fortnum says, Takayama has no defense. Yeah, he's got nothing, has he? To be fair to him. Nothing at all. But it's always going to be hard work. He's a massive underdog in this one. Massive underdog. Guys, we're about 45 minutes away, from Billy Joe Saunders versus Canelo. That's happening in 45 minutes. It's crazy. Crazy. Faizan Reyes says, Addy, what's next for Billy Joe Saunders when he loses? By the way, these are big, big shots from Soto. Takayama walks back. He walks back to the corner like he's not even been hit. This kid tough. Very, very tough, but he can't ship those big punches for 12 rounds. He can't. Faizan Riaz and Addy, what's next for Billy Joe Saunders when he loses? Don't know. He's going to make a lot of money from this, isn't he? He's going to make, what, 8, 9, 10 million? Could call it quits. Look, I think there are loads of fights for him at 168 pounds, but you've got to be brutally honest. Who's he fought at 168 pounds? He's fought no one. I mean, could Demetrius Andrade go up and they have a scrap? Not quite sure. There's no belt on the line, so why would they? Didn't scrap when there was a belt on the line. Why would they scrap when there's not? I don't know. Quinn 40 says, DAZN are using the same cameras as, as the UFC. Up close, in focus, behind is blurry. It's great. Also, I just thought, what if boxing did a countdown show like UFC? It needs a lot. And one thing as well is that Eddie Hearn obviously likes Dana White, likes UFC, always talks about their production. So look, Eddie's with the times. Eddie will know what to do, I think, 100%. And if he's got the money and the power of DAZN behind him to help him put on the best shows, he will put on the best shows. He will 100% do that. Sam So says, been a fan of you since Canelo GGG won. And now here we are. Now here we are indeed. Nice little shot from Takayama, by the way. He's landed a couple of big shots. I just don't think he can dent Soto. Going to the body, Takayama. Soto covering up well. Credit to Takayama, by the way. I mean, this guy is throwing punches in bunches. Jeez. Honestly, I'd love to see his punch stats at the end of this fight. It's incredible. Soto does look a bit too muscular, though. He's not loose, is he, Soto? Very muscular, but very powerful looking as well. Beautiful hook from Soto. It's like he's trying to land the one big shot here, whereas Takayama's is trying to win a point decision. Soto looks like he's trying to get a knockout. What we got here? Muzzy Moyo saying he will get stopped 8th round. Who will get stopped, Muzzy? What are you talking about? Articulate Design says, man, Soto throws some enormous winging hooks. His entire body swivels and talks into the punch. Takayama takes a hell of a punch. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, isn't it? Hassan Ahmed says, Ade, who's your favourite prospect? None of the new kids excite me. Dennis McCann. He excites me a lot, honestly. Queensbury fighter. So Frank Warren, very exciting fighter. I think he's going to go a long way. Ronan Harris says, hello, Ade, what's up? Hope all is well. Yeah, all is good, brother. All is good. Jims551 says, Eubank is begging to fight Billy again. Yeah. I mean, as much as Eubank, is questioning whether or not Billy Joe can beat Canelo, the fact is, Billy Joe's there. The fact is, Billy Joe's headlining in front of 70,000 people and he's going to make really good money. Eubank just fought Marcus Morrison and didn't look good. Didn't look good. What we got here? Rowan Perry says, Ade, just thought I'd let you know that Carl Froch knocked out George Groves in front of 80,000. Oh, big shots here from Soto. Takayama on the ropes, but it moves off the ropes very good. You know what? It's going to be interesting the second half of this fight, by the way, because Soto looks like, Takayama looks like he can do this for 12 rounds. Soto, again, looks very stocky, very big for 100 and what weight is this, by the way? 108 pounds? Is it 112 pounds? I do wonder if he's going to blow himself out. This is Soto I'm talking about in the latter half of this fight. Billy Joe Saunders getting his hands wrapped. Looks calm, looks good. I'm more nervous for him. Ben Davison in the corner as well, which is interesting. So it's Ben Davison and Mark Tibbs in the corner, which is interesting, both of them. They're showing Canelo now just getting a little stretch, smiling, laughing, looking at the camera. He's probably thinking, I've done this 1,000 times. This is easy for me. This is easy for me. Tamid Udin's in the building. Hello from Romford. He's awake now. I think everyone done it, didn't they? A lot of people went to bed and now they've just woken up. Zelot TV says Dalton Smith is good as a prospect. Dan Kane says Takayama got heart here. Yeah, showing a lot of heart, Takayama. But you know what? Takayama's good. So it's hard, but he's not overawed by this. He's taken, if I'm Takayama, he's probably thinking, I've taken Soto's biggest punches, and he has. He's taken a lot of punches. Still there. Still there. Whereas, look, you have to be honest, I'm watching Soto's feet here, very slow, not moving, winging with big shots. Didn't look as good as Soto came out like a house on fire, like a steam train in the first couple of rounds. Look at his feet. Watching his feet now, barely moving. Takayama's on his toes, up and down. Interesting fight, this one. The Lost Soul says Takayama has some gas tank. I know it's only round 4, but I'm tired watching him. Yeah, like honestly, he is throwing. Remember this, guys. This is only one weight class below Sonny Edwards. Sonny Edwards looks so much bigger than these guys. Richard Drew, he says, what round is it? It's round 4 of this one, Richard. If you're asking when are we going to get Billy Joe Canelo, 35, 40 minutes. Martin Wheeler says, Ade, is it true you're going to the... I don't even want to read that. I think you're trying to troll me. I'm not going to read that. 786 Naf says, Ade just joined. I'm going for a draw in the main event tonight. A draw? You never know. It's weird because a lot of fighters are giving Billy Joe a really good chance. A couple of fighters are saying they think Canelo's going to win by split decision. So fighters are thinking Billy Joe is going to really put on a good performance. And I think it's us fans who are like, oh no, Canelo wins. What we got here? 2 seconds. What do we got? Fazan Riaz says, I've never seen a Canelo fight in a long time where fans are so split on how it plays out. Yeah. No. Oh, big right hook, left hook from Soto. But he's swinging away, you know. I think Soto's gas tank is starting to run empty here, you know. Takayama's the one putting on him, but he just doesn't have the pop, Takayama. But Soto's just winging away, standing in the pocket, just trying to trade. Soto's gas tank is running empty. Telling you now, it's only round 4 and his gas tank is running empty. He needs to get on that Mexican beef. That's what he needs to do. 2 secs, peeps. Someone saying, stop this spam. I just done that. Curtis Harvey says, Soto doesn't have power. Yeah, it doesn't. No, I think he has got power. I don't know if he's got the power that I thought he had from the very first round, but I think he's got a bit of power. Ian Dixon says, anyone got a bet on? I haven't. They're showing, big right hand from Soto there. Definitely wobbled the legs of Takayama. Even just the replays look a different quality. Oh, it looks so beautiful. I'm so jealous not to be there. That looks amazing. Filtration says, I got £500 on Billy Joe Saunders' decision. Stop lying. Stop lying. You haven't got 500 quid on Billy Joe. I do not believe you. Hughesy1 says, feel like even if Billy Joe Saunders wins, clearly the judges won't give it to him. Maybe so. Maybe so. Jack Payne says, £30 Canelo to knock Billy Joe down, then £5 on 3-5-9 knockout Canelo. Filtration said he's going to send a screenshot. I want to see it of that 500 quid on Billy Joe. I've got to see it. Kian Parker says, Ade, I've joined late. What was your thoughts on the Aguilera madness? Didn't see it. You joined late. I woke up late. I woke up at 1:30, so missed it. Someone saying that Soto might get disheartened here by not putting Takayama away. I think so. Chris Mannix has got it 40-36 Soto. I think I gave the last round to Takayama personally, but okay. If Chris says it. Jacob Quick says, Addy, get the whiskey out. No, we can't drink. We can't drink tonight. I might get a bit of whiskey. Just a couple. Hassan Ahmed says, terrible card from Eddie. Leave off, mate. Do you care about the card? I do not care about this card at all. All I care about is the main event. Rahazan Riaz says, Addy, when do you believe they will announce Joshua Fury? I think they're going to announce it after this fight. I really do. Guys, don't forget, smash the like button, please. If you're in, smash that like button. That can't be right. Only 2 likes. That's impossible. Oh, 247 likes. Oh, a lot of you. Keep smashing the like button, peeps. All right, we're in round number 5. Guys, this is the co-main event. So Billy Joe Saunders, if you just joined, versus Canelo is after this. This is a light flyweight fight, title fight between Soto and Takayama. If you just joined again, Soto winning I think the first 3 rounds, I thought Takayama won the fourth. Soto definitely slowed down here, by the way. Takayama punch output's crazy, but even he looks like he slowed down a bit in this round as well. Sean Fowler says, Ade, nearly 26,000 subs. We are getting there. We are close. Leo 31291 says, I'll be amazed if they announce it after this fight. Takes the spotlight off Canelo. Not really. I don't think it takes the spotlight off Canelo. I mean, the spotlight's on him right now, and the spotlight will be on him. This is Canelo. I don't think anything can take the spotlight off Canelo, if I'm honest with you. But I think, remember, because it is the zone, I think they might. Scott W says, Prince Patel versus Dennis McCann. They have been talking about it. They have been talking about it. Chairman Dyson says, what's the story behind the chair? I used to make them. I used to make and sell these chairs. Kian Parker says, surely there's a rematch clause if Billy Joe Saunders wins. Yeah, there has to be. 100% there has to be a rematch clause. There will 100% be a rematch put in somewhere. What we got here? What we got here? Filtration says, Addy, how much for the chair? I'll pay you 4,000. 4,000, come and get it. No, I'm joking. I'll never sell the chair. Rob Clash says, what a fight. This guy has a massive heart, Takayama. He does. It keeps on getting clipped as well, but I almost feel like he's, like, I don't know what Pop's left. Oh, nice little, I say that as Soto lands a nice little left hook there. I don't know what Pop's left in Soto's punches. I think he's taken Soto's best punches. Soto is doing an Ali shuffle, and it's disgraceful. It's the worst Ali shuffle I have ever seen in my life. Horrible. Marshan Carr says, Soto kind of looks tired. He does. Rowan Perry says, my Ali shuffle looks better than that. Yeah, it was horrendous. It was horrendous. W. Fortin says, marks out of 10 for that shuffle. Minus figures. Adil Shakut says, I think Takayama will take over. Yeah, it's a decent little performance so far from Takayama, but Soto coming on strong here. There's nothing left in Soto's punches, by the way. Nothing. Rob Clash says, Soto is spent, game over soon. You think? Soto reminds me a bit of Teofimo Lopez for some reason. Don't know why. Yardman Irwin says, Addy, will Billy Joe get the recognition he deserves if he beats Canelo, or will it be like when Fury beat Klitschko? No, he will get the recognition. He will get huge recognition. One thing about Klitschko, even though Klitschko had that dominance for like 9 years, it was a dominance without really beating anyone. Like, when you think about who he beat in those 9 years, and that's no disrespect to him, there wasn't much. By the way, Soto landed a couple of big shots. Takayama on the back foot here, he felt a couple of those punches as well. 56 seconds left of round number 6, and Soto definitely landed a couple clean. Someone did in the comment section say there isn't much power on Soto's punches. Maybe you're right, because he landed a really couple of big right hands there, and Takayama's still there. Yeah, so what I was saying is that Klitschko, in that dominance, didn't really beat anyone. Some good names on there, but nothing special. Don't say David Hay, people, please. Whereas Canelo's got some good, solid names on there. Obviously, look, Golovkin, solid name. Danny Jacobs, solid name. These are good names on the resume. So I think Billy Joe's going to get a lot of credit for beating that guy. Someone asking me, am I doing a live stream tomorrow as a recap? Yes, I am. We're going to live stream at 8 o'clock. Oh, big right hands from Soto. Oh, Takayama's nearly gone. I think he's going to go down here. Big, saved by the bell. 20 more seconds here, he's down. Both of them landed at the same time. And look, there's nothing in Takayama's punches. I mean, Takayama couldn't punch his hand for a wet paper bag. They landed both at the same time. And I think it was Soto that had the best of it. Next round's going to be interesting. Nice little scrap though. They're showing Canelo in his changing room. Canelo looks like he's in great shape. Looks like he's in fantastic shape. Boris the Blade. So main event starts approximately in 1 hour, 4:30 UK time. No, it's going to be earlier than that. I think main event will probably start around 4:10, 4:10, 4:15 latest. James Locke says Billy Joe Saunders would want the rematch if he beats Canelo. He would make a fortune. Fortune. He'll be the. I don't know if he'll be the A side in the rematch, but he'll be close. He'll be close. If I'm Soto now, this is when I try and put it on Takayama. Takayama was definitely gone in that last round. Looked really, really hurt, but Soto looks really tired as well. Remember, it's round number 7 of this 12-round light flyweight title fight. Adil Shakut says, how the fuck did Takayama not go down? Do not know. Super chat here from Lionel Kashia says, Adi, it's Lionel here. There's a new boxing game, I think he meant to say, called Esports Boxing. Release date early access summer 2021. PC release date this fall. PS4, PlayStation 5, Xbox. I'm not into game. I'll be honest with you, I'm not a gamer. A lot of people have been excited about this new boxing game. I'm not into games at all. I'm not at all. Oh, big right hand. Nice double up. Beautiful. That was so nice, by the way, by Soto. Landed the right hand and doubled it up with 2 jabs. Beautiful. Really good stuff from him. I feel sorry for Takayama. Just nothing on these punches, is there? Nothing. Another big right hand from Soto. Takayama trying to mix it up. That was 4 jabs in a row, but there's just nothing on there. Soto whips everything into these punches, by the way. It's like he's trying to take your fucking head off with this stuff. Takayama trying to go to the body. It's not going to work. I feel sorry, but it's not going to work. Takayama's not getting rid of Soto. Like he might win rounds, and credit to him, he's putting up a good, valiant performance, but there's just nothing in his punches. Nothing at all. Oh, he's getting caught again. And the worst thing is, every time he gets caught, his head's in the air and it just looks worse. Zelot TV says, matter of the time before he's out cold. Yeah, I do think it's going to take, I don't know. I think it might take a barrage of punches, and the referee has to jump in. I don't know if Soto's got that 1-punch knockout, if I'm honest with you. Nice little screw uppercut there from Soto. Takayama's still on his toes, though. Like, he's not flat-footed at all, is he, this kid? Oh, going back. His defense is really, really bad. He's as tough as old boots, though. Fucking hell. Honestly, there is nothing in his punches. Like, he's up there with Paulie Malignaggi. There's nothing in there at all. Rowan Perry says, Addy, what's the round time? I don't have it on my screen, but I think this is the end of this round. Yeah, it's the end of round number 7. Credit to Takayama. Credit to him. No quitting him whatsoever. Kian Parker says, Addy, what weight class would you fight at? Boy, I would have to fight at light heavy and I'd get absolutely murdered. But I guess if I was a boxer, I'd probably try and come in at around 168 pounds. Like, I've been around super middleweights, and they're my size. They're my size. Crazy. I need to... Boxing Finesse says, Billy looks highly nervous. He's going to be a bit nervous. I actually don't think he does, but he's going to be a bit nervous. I mean, this is a big deal, isn't it? This is a big, big deal. Hold on 2 secs, peeps. I just want to switch the chargers around. I've got this charger here. Isn't doing me any bloody justice. I'm going to take this one out of the actual phone. Okay, cool. Everyone talking about the rematch clause. There is no rematch. JS says, I'm so knackered, Ade. You're knackered. I am shattered. I am shattered. But, guys, we haven't got long. Honestly, just keep the faith, peeps. We haven't got long. What's the time? 3:34. This is the co-main event. It's round 8 of this. A few more rounds of this, and then we are going for the big one. Jacob Quick says, Ade, your beard is on point. No, it's a bit rough, actually. I haven't even done a shape-up. Jesus. Finbar says, I've been up since 7 a.m. yesterday. Fuck me. Don't worry, Finbar. You're going to get a good night's sleep, my man. Good night's sleep. JD says, Ade doing a live until 5. We're here, people. You know what I'm like. Ade, what's your prediction? Says Brian Gerard. I'm going to get all your predictions in a minute, but my prediction is Canelo late or wide points. That's what I'm doing. Late or wide points. Max Garrett says, only good thing about fights in Saudi Arabia is because the fights are much earlier. Yeah, that's the thing, right? I mean, we don't have to wait up until this fucking 5 a.m. for these American fights. Jesus. 111 says, Ade, I'm trying to sync with you. What round you on? I am 1 minute 11 seconds of round number 8. But again, I've said this before. Bear in mind, when you do a YouTube live, it's like a 30-second delay via YouTube. So I'm always going to be a bit behind you guys. Remember, don't forget to hit the like button if you are in the chat, peeps. Hit the like button. Right, we're round number 8 of this one. You know what? Takayama deserves every single penny he's getting in because this guy's been hit with everything and he is still there. No give in this man. No give whatsoever. Marcus Ruiz says, Ade, when does the Canelo fight start? It starts in about, I'm going to say 25 minutes. About 25 minutes. Ben Thompson, good question. He says, Ade, if you had the power to decide how the main event pans out, what would you pick? Couple of good shots from Takayama, by the way. But again, it's just no popping these punches. The thing is, he's landed shots here. If you're being honest about how this fight should be scored, he's been the aggressor. He's thrown more punches. He's landed more. I'm convinced of it. But it's just not got the punch. Not got the punch. It's a shame. If I had the power, I would want Billy Joe Saunders to beat Canelo because I then think the rematch would be even bigger. It would be huge. And I'd love the rematch to be over here as well. We keep saying Wembley Stadium just because I've been there for AJ Klitschko. I was there for AJ Povetkin. I'd love to see Canelo fight over here, Wembley Stadium. I'd love it. So I would want Billy Joe Saunders to beat Canelo points. And then we're going to get a good rematch. That would be the dream. That would be the dream. JY Super Chat says, mate, I'm tipsy and just want to say we appreciate being up late, giving us content. I got Canelo's 7th round stoppage. It's a beauty seeing a filled venue. Hopefully we get the major announcement. That's one thing it is, though. It's really nice seeing the fans. It's really nice. 70,000 there. Yeah, huge. All right, round number 9 of this one between Soto and Takayama. Can this fight end now, please? No disrespect to both. I just want the main event to start. Jacob Quigg says Canelo versus Billy Joe Saunders rematch at the King Power Stadium. Leicester City fan. By the way, Leicester City, you're not making top 4. You're not making... I just had a look at your fixture list. You're done, mate. Liverpool are making top 4. Articulate Design says, if the scoring is fair and objective, Takayama should be ahead by a round or so. Yeah, that's it. That's what I've been saying. He's not been down. He's landed more, and he's actually a better overall boxer. He just doesn't have the power, sadly. This is it. If they're scoring this correctly, he's being the aggressor. He's landed more punches. Everything. He just doesn't have the pop. Like the single good shots have come from Soto, granted. And they look a lot better as well because every time he lands, Takayama's head just goes backwards. But Takayama's doing the more work. He's landed better shots, just doesn't have the pop. Be interesting. What we got here? Daniel Phillips says, £100 on the Billy Joe Saunders knockout. Am I stupid? You are not stupid. You might need to go and see someone. Big shots here, though, from Soto. Punches in bunches, as they say. Landed a couple, but Takayama, he would have gone into this fight in that first round and he would have gone back to his corner thinking, this is going to be easy work tonight. He's probably shocked as to how this is playing out. Mark Turner says, prediction, Canelo to get to Billy Joe Saunders after round 7 to 8, stopping him in round 9. But I'm seriously hoping for the miracle, like Ruiz versus AJ, like Fury versus Wilder. Yeah, we'll see how it plays out. Oh, big shots here from Soto. Now, Takayama looks like he's taken a lot of punishment here in this round. When Takayama stands and trades, that's when it's not good for him. When he moves around the ring and he's getting hit a lot. Soto's on the ropes and he's landed big shots. Referee's going to have a look at this. Referee's going to have a look at this now. Soto landing good, clean shots. 27 seconds. Takayama, honestly, is getting hit. This is like, they've got to have a look. Ref stopped it. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. They're upset. They're very upset in the corner. Remember, it was only 15 seconds left. Look, the referee, I don't know if the referee knows that, but it was getting hit a lot for me. Takayama's getting hit a lot, but they are not happy in the corner of Takayama. I don't know. I don't know. That was, but look, look at you guys. Bad stoppage, everyone said. Booze. Terrible. Karma saying that was questionable. Jason Eagles, disgusting. Max Garrett said the referee wants the main event as well. Respect. I think that was a bit early. They are not happy. I'm not sure. I thought it was a tad. Takayama is in the corner shadow boxing. Takayama is shadow boxing, as if to say there's still a lot left in me. And the crowd are going mad, I can imagine. That's quality. Quality from Takayama. I love it. Absolutely love it. Credit to him. Mate, looks fine, doesn't he? Looks okay. I like this kid. Can't lie. I like this kid. Ryan says legend. Articulate Design says Takayama is a proper showman. Karma Serene, laughing my ass off. Yeah, it's good stuff from Takayama. Should it have been stopped? I can't lie to you. I did say just before the stoppage that, referee might jump in here because he was taking a lot. He was taking a lot of punishment. Let's have a look again. All right, so he's getting caught here. I can't lie to you. He's getting caught. Hands are down, and he's walking into a couple of big shots. Oh, no. Shouldn't have been stopped. No. He doesn't really complain, though, Takayama. He doesn't complain. His manager does, and so does his cornerman. His manager and cornerman really complain, but he doesn't. They're showing it again in replay. So it's 1, 2. Nothing super clean. Let's have a look. Why does the referee stop this? Awful stoppage. That's a fucking disgrace. Watching it again. Sorry, no. That's a bad stoppage. Mate. What's this one? Someone asking. Brian Gerard said, or Brian Gerard, I think it is, do you respect the gypsy and traveller community, Ade? Absolutely. There's actually a traveller community just across the road from me. Let me tell you a quick story as we wait for this. They're showing the manager again, not very happy. So my ex-girlfriend, crazy story, this one. Like, if you live in the UK, in London, you know that you don't fuck around with the travellers. You don't fuck around with the gypsies and travellers, you just don't. So I had a washing machine. Imagine this. We had a broken washing machine. We left it outside. I left it outside, broken washing machine, for someone to take. The gypsies come and take the broken washing machine, or they attempted to. I'm at work, minding my own fucking business. The missus phones me up and she's like, oh my God, you need to come home now. And I'm like, whoa, what's going on? She sounds a bit distressed. At the time, I used to ride a motorbike. I am trying to get home as quick as possible. I get home and I see her arguing with a traveller from across the road. I actually know this traveller because we used to go to the gym together. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Like, you know, there's two of them. One I didn't know, this one was a lump. And the other one I do know. And I was like, well, what's going on? And they were like, oh, we just tried to take the washing machine, but that girl upstairs is moaning. I was like, what? That's what it is. And she's like, yeah, they tried to take the fucking washing machine. I'm like, so? She's like, they're not taking it. I was like, you fucking called me from work to tell me that they're taking the washing machine and what? So anyway, she's yapping behind me. Don't let them fucking take it. I'm like, shut up, take it. And she's like, are you going to let them talk to me like that? And I'm like, oh my God, what is it you want me to fucking do? The washing machine is broken. Let them take it. So anyway, me and her are arguing. That's it. This is what happened. Me and her are arguing. They're kind of like looking at us like, what the fuck's going on with these two now? Long story short, she then goes and tries to not like fight one of them, but she then tries to go and argue with them more. She's like, fuck off you, shut your mouth. And I'm like, this girl's mad. Like, I'm actually going out with someone that is a bit crazy. And I'm like, she's like, are you not going to protect me? I'm like, what is it you want me to do against a fucking bunch of travellers across the road? Do you think because I have a bit of muscle, I won't get fucked up? And long story short, they took the washing machine and me and her went upstairs and had a fight. Not a physical fight, a verbal fight. Girls are mad, you know. A girl will get you killed, you know. A girl will get you killed. All because of a broken washing machine that was outside. True story. True story. All right, let's get back to the boxing. True fucking story. I'm not even joking. That's what happened. It's like obviously, I've grown up knowing about the gypsies and travellers. You just don't fuck about them. Maybe she didn't know. And I'm like, what did she expect me to do? It's almost like she's watched too many fucking films of boyfriends fucking doing karate and kickboxing. And she ain't in real life. I would have got beaten up. All because of a washing machine. Anyway, we are one fight away, people. Time is 3:47. This fight is going to happen in 10 to 15 minutes. There's going to be a lot of build-up at 10 to 15 minutes. By the way, I'm not joking. That's a true story, you know. That what I told you is a true story. She called me like from work. You need to come home now. Come home now. I was like, oh my God. Get home. And it's because of a broken washing machine. That was downstairs. We left it out there for people to take. She didn't want them to take it. Careful who your girlfriends are. They will get you fucked up. We're not together anymore. Not because of that, but other reasons. All right, guys. What a time. 3:45. This is it, people. This is it. If you are new to the channel, make sure you smash that like button and smash that subscribe button as well. All right, predictions. Let's go. David Phillips, I should have called G-Man. You guys are jokers. Finbar White says, Addy, what will happen if the ref does the same thing in the Canelo fight? There'll be problems if they do that. There'll be huge problems. I don't think it will though. Kian Parker says, Canelo, brutal KO. Billy Bob Joe says, 1,000 in the chat, Addy. Is there 1,000 in the chat? Thank you, everyone, for being in the chat. 111 says, Addy, what do you think of Frank Sanchez? I didn't watch his fight. I missed his fight. So I don't know. I don't know how to... I heard there was some sort of controversy in the fight, though, so I need to watch it. 2 secs. Other stuff here. A lot of people saying Canelo, vicious KO. Billy Joe Saunders on points, showing Kate Abdo right now. No, I'm joking. Christopher Klaus says Billy Joe Saunders surprise win. Karma Serene says G-Man lives in Ireland. Addy would have been bludgeoned by the time G-Man got there. And this is it, Karma. Did she not know this? Like, I don't understand. Honestly, I don't understand what she expected of me to do. I actually don't know what she wanted me to do. Crazy. Durit Zero says Canelo is definitely winning. MC says Saunders on points. Interesting. I don't think so. Canelo points. Canelo's on point. You know, a lot of people are thinking Canelo's going to get a stoppage, by the way. I think more people are saying Canelo's stoppage than points. Stephen Ford said 8-round KO Canelo. Kamaru K there says, if AJ appears on the big screen, the fight is getting announced. That's what I'm waiting for as well. If AJ appears on the big screen, then AJ Fury is getting announced tonight. And then this is going to turn into a crazy night. What we got here? Dan Edwards. Kate Abdo, worth waking up to. I'm going to tell you misses, Dan. I'm going to tell you misses. Canelo's getting gloved up. We are not long away. Honestly, we're about 15 minutes away from this. James Locke says Canelo round 8. W. Fortin says Canelo no mass. No chance. No chance. Canelo in 10. Canelo late stoppage. This is funny. Leo 31291 says, if AJ appears, this isn't WWE, guys. The glass ain't going to shatter like Stone Cold. Imagine if it did. But the thing is, yeah, you say that this ain't WWE. Again, let's not forget, Eddie Hearn has said he's very impressed with the WWE style of production, the UFC style of production, and this is something the UFC would do. The fighters are ringside and they announce it, and there's one big video production, like 2-minute video production announcing it. I would not be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked. Adam Watson in the building says, how does Billy win, but can't see it? Canelo's a killer. Canelo is a killer. He's a killer. But I will say this, though, about Canelo. As much as I laud him, there have been mistakes. There have been mistakes in Canelo fights. He just adjusts very quickly. Like, even against Kovalev, yeah, obviously he caught up to Kovalev, and I know Kovalev 175 pounds, and maybe Canelo was a bit too big. Kovalev was winning that fight early with a jab. Winning that fight early, and then just got poleaxed. Amir Khan, hear me out here before you all start laughing, was having some success because of his movement. And then, granted, got poleaxed. It's all about movement, I think. You think of the fighters that have caused him some problem. These are fighters that move a bit, fighters that don't stay in the pocket a lot. Lara, good movement. Excellent boxing skills. Floyd, good movement. Cotto, good movement. He doesn't like movement too much. He doesn't. You look at the fighters that he's fought recently, none of them have great movement. Not at least, aren't fleet-footed anyway. Jacobs is not fleet-footed. I love him. He isn't. Nor is Yildirim, nor is Callum Smith, and I love GGG, but he isn't fleet-footed either. Movement can cause him problems. I'm not saying he wins, Billy Joe Saunders. I'm just trying to say movement can cause him problems, and Billy Joe Saunders has good movement. Edward Hogan says, if Golovkin can't win on points, poor Billy has no chance. Canelo always goes into the ring 2 rounds up. 2, I'd say about 4 or 5. Let's not forget, one judge gave him a draw against Mayweather. He goes into the ring 4 or 5 rounds up, trust me. Hyder Khan says Khan won the first 3-4 rounds in that fight. Connor says Canelo has very slow feet. Not very, but he does have slow feet. Not very slow feet. 2-6. HBU says Saunders is overrated. I don't think he is overrated. Philip Barrett says, Ade, you're a racist. I'm certainly not, but I'll read it out nonetheless. Curtis Harvey says, man, is Kate Abdo the perfect woman? I have no idea. Imran Max says, the calm fight, Canelo was looking for a knockout, hence looked a little sloppy. No. That's not true. That's not the narrative. He looked sloppy because Khan's feet was very fast and good. Khan just made him look a bit sloppy. He wasn't necessarily looking for the knockout. Obviously, in the end, he got it, but yeah. 10 count boxing says, Ade, do you think this fight, do you think this will end like the Soto fight? It better not. It better bloody not. Michael Thompson says, been waiting for this since lockdown started. Let's go. Let's go indeed, peeps. This is going to be special. Stewie Griffin, I expect a spiteful Canelo. Yep, so do I. I expect Canelo to be as naughty as we've ever seen him here. James Rose, 1997, with the Newcastle badge. I think that it says, a ref gave Soto that fight, looked rigged. Does that surprise you? Does that surprise you? All right, guys, I think we're gone in 5 minutes, and I think the fight's going to be on in 5 minutes. Oh, this is nice. They've got a little piece here. Chris Lloyd and Darren Barker doing a little piece together. Anthony Evans says Billy to win in the 9th round. Christopher Klaus says, will Billy do some dirty fighting? No, I don't think so. But I do think Billy will stand and trade. I think he's going to stand and trade a little bit. 786 Nafson is going for the draw. That's not happening. Kian Parker, God, I'm nervous. Yeah, I've got that. I'm not nervous because I'm not nervous because I'm not a huge Billy Joe Saunders fan. I respect him. He gets in the ring and does something I could never do, but I'm not nervous. But I do have this feeling in my stomach of this is going to be a big fight. Stephen Ford says, crushing counter body shot to drop Billy Joe Saunders. Yeah, we know that thing. He loves that fight. That punch, doesn't he? Oh, Billy Joe Saunders throwing some pads. Looks sharp. Looks sharp. Whoo! Jeez. That was a big breath there from Billy Joe Saunders. He is going to be bloody shitting it right now. Tyson Fury in the changing room with him as well. Jeez. Good luck to him, man. Good luck to him. Victor Lopez says Canelo will KO him just like he did Smith. Yeah, remember that KO to Liam Smith, the body punch? I don't think so. I think Billy Joe Saunders is a lot better than that. And I don't think Billy Joe Saunders is going to sit on the ropes to allow that to happen either. Stack, Save UK says, Ade, did you see Jake Paul nick Floyd's hat, for which he got a good smack or two? What do you think about that? Good or not? Deserved? I thought it was funny. Yeah, he deserved a smack for that. Oh, they're showing Canelo wing some hooks. Fucking hell, man. You can hear the crack in the bang. Bang. Then the uppercuts. Bang. Jeez, man. This guy is throwing with mean intentions. Oh, I love this one from Cameron Gates saying, Billy Joe is going to educate Canelo in the art of boxing. Canelo is going to get so pissed when he can't lay gloves on Billy Joe. Oh, I love your thinking. I love your thinking. I don't know. I love your thinking. Curtis Harvey says, Billy Joe Saunders has no power. He does have power. Not the type of power that Canelo has, but he certainly does have power. Yardman Irwin says, Billy Joe will look amazing tonight. Trust me. Okay, so they've got Carl Froch. So Carl Froch is on the commentary team for DAZN. Interesting. It's good. Good to see him there. Alongside Sergio Mora, the Latin snake. MC28 says, can they hurry up? This is what they do, guys. This is what they do. Let's not forget, we've got ring walks. I really hope we haven't got national anthems, but there's probably going to be national anthems. We've got Michael Buffer going to do his thing. We are looking at around 1:15. Someone did say 30:30. They might be right. I bloody hope not. James Rose, 1997 says, Billy Joe going to catch him slipping. We shall see. You know, I'm surprised is not there. I know he's going through some stuff mentally, but I thought Ryan Garcia might be in the Canelo changing room. or any of that team. Oscar Valdez in there, anyone. But no one's there, it doesn't look like. Philip Barrow, I'm going to expose you for ignoring me. Feel free to expose me, Philip. Stephen Ford says Billy Joe Saunders looks fast. Tyson Fury now talking to Chris Mannix. Tyson Fury has got a massive shiner, by the way. Well, not massive, but his left eye, he's definitely been cracked in sparring. Portia Smith says Bill won't go 3 rounds. I think he will. I think Billy Joe Saunders is going to go 3 rounds. W. Wallace 0071 says, hello from Australia. We're going for Billy Joe. People are going for Billy Joe, you know. Jordan Bro says Billy Joe retires after the fight. Maybe. David E says just woke up. Lucky you, David. Stephen Tokley got Canelo unanimous decision at 11-4. Where did you get that? Stephen, let me know where you got that. I'll fucking put a couple quid on that now. JD said, did Michael Hunter give Fury the shiner? Maybe. He's been in sparring. Maybe. DG says, yeah, I saw Tyson's eye strange considering that he's so elusive. He's not as elusive as people think, you know. He's not that elusive. I've watched a lot of Tyson Fury's fights. He's not that elusive. N4 says, Michelle Waterson chopping down Rodriguez. Okay, that's the UFC, right? Ben77, Hart wants Billy, head says Canelo. Cameron Mills says, are you showing the fight? No, but I know someone who is. DAZN. Elijah, has it started? Not yet. Andy Kenyon says, Otto Volin didn't find him elusive. I know he's not as elusive as people think. Billy Joe, like they just showed Billy Joe hitting some pads and they're showing Canelo hitting pads. Billy Joe is so much more looser than Canelo. So much. Like a lot more looser, by the way. I can't wait for this. Philip Barrow says, I remember when you started this channel, well, you was on boxing banter. I'm always on the banter. Born Sinner says, Billy Joe wins. Chara says, anyone know where to watch the fight? Yeah, DAZN, $1.99. Razor YT says, who do you think has the faster jab? Billy Joe. Southpaw 7 says, has the fixed fight started yet? No. They are going for the unified rules though, so we are close. We are close for them walking out. This is going to, I think this is going to get going at 4:15. We are now 4:02. 4:15, I think it's going to happen. Emil Mateo says, why is it $20 in the US? Oh, shit. Michael Buffer is in the ring, people. Woo! We are close. We are close. Right, let me just make sure that my bloody... hold on 2 seconds. I want to make sure this battery is still charging on this phone. Hold on 2 seconds, people. What? 33. I'm still here. I am still here. Don't worry. Oh, man. Oh, I can't lie to you. I can't fucking stand national anthems. Karma Serene says they're booing the UK national anthem. They're going to. I can't stand it. I can't stand them. Ali N says, shout me out. Please. There you go. There you go, Ali N. There's your shout out, my man. Who's leading the prayer? I think Tyson Fury is leading the prayer in the corner of Billy Joe Saunders. He is. He's leading the prayer. Ooh, this is so excited. I can't lie to you. This is so excited. Jesus Christ. James Rose, last chance to get your predictions in. Billy Joe Saunders KO in 8. Stewie Griffin says they're praying not to get killed. Mate, yeah, okay, now they're doing the Mexican national anthem. This place is going to erupt. Luke Harris says, I hate all this time wasting in boxing. Charlie Warren says, imagine if AJ comes out of Canelo. It's weird that we think if AJ, was to walk out of Canelo, I don't think he would be allowed back in the UK. Mate. London Boy 981 says, it said only ref can stop the fight. So does that mean the corner can't throw a towel in if they need to? Yeah, they can. They'll throw the towel in and the ref stops it. They can. Victor Lopez says, I am ready. I am ready. Karma Serene says she can't even hear any ear because they're so loud. Yeah, it must be crazy. It must be crazy. I wonder, are they as loud as the Brits? I don't know if they are. I don't know. It's close, but I don't know if they would make as much noise as the Brits. Like, I'm trying to think of when AJ fought at the Principality Stadium, 70,000 or like an O2 Arena or Wembley. I think it's louder. I actually think it's louder when the Brits. 12 Travel 21 says the loudest are the Irish. No one beats the Irish. Billy Bob Joe. You might be right. You might be right. Even when you watch the Conor McGregor fights, you might be right. Enoch says they are not as loud and they are disrespectful as hell. Why boo the national anthem? North 2K7 says AJ landed in Dallas. Is this true? Is this true? I don't know if you're lying. I haven't looked at his Insta stories yet. I don't know if you're lying. Rowan Perry says 73,126 in attendance. Mad. How long is this bloody national anthem? Okay, she's just finished. She's beautiful as well, by the way. Not like that. I'm just saying, I think she's stunning. AJ says, never seen Canelo look nervous like this before. Damn, I did. First GGG fight, he looked like he was about to shit his pants. Do not tell me they're doing an American national anthem as well now. Please don't tell. Sorry, 1 second. Is an American fighting? Oh, 3 national anthems. Someone asked me, Ade, do you have an Insta account? I do. Ade.oladipo. Let me put it in here actually. Insta. Ade.oladipo. There you go. 3 national anthems takes the piss, by the way. Guapo James says, are you going to commentate on this one? I certainly am going to commentate on this one, by the way. This one I am. Kian Parker said, the American one's good, though. Yeah, it's good, but I don't want to hear national anthems. Can we just fight, please? This isn't the bloody Olympics. Premier League says, be respectful. National anthems are part of the build-up. They're not part of my build-up, mate. I do not care about national anthems before boxing. I never have, never will. Just fight. Just fight. Anthony Evans says, what is your prediction? My prediction is Canelo late or wide points. That's what I'm going for. Although, what I want is Billy Joe Saunders to win. I want Billy Joe Saunders to win, but I just feel like Canelo's just going to be a bit too much for him. Darren Wainwright says, thank you for your channel and your time. No, thank you, my man. Thank you very, very much for watching. Sonic Boom says, Saunders could be too slick. I hope so. I really hope he has. What we got here? Oh, the fireworks and the pyrotechnics have gone off. Do you not tell me we've got another? Okay, cool. No, she just finished the national anthem of the US of A. How boxing at its best. Look how beautiful this is. Boxing at its best is so beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. 73,000. Michael Buffer must love life, you know. Like, I'm not saying his job is easy because it isn't, but he's done this same speech 1,000 fucking million times. He knows it off the top of his dome, and he's getting paid well. How much do you think Michael Buffer's getting paid for this? What he's getting paid? $500,000 maybe for this? Just this. Games You Love says Michael Buffer is overrated. He's not overrated. He's not overrated. I do think he's gone down a little bit, but he's certainly not overrated. I'm not having that. Shabadi G says, got the zoot rolled for this fight. Come on, Saunders. Luke Parker thinks Michael Buffer gets paid around $1 million. $500,000. Yeah, Karma saying 500,000 easy, yeah. Easy. Easy. He's getting paid. Buffer is a legend. Buffer is a legend, man. I do think David Diamante is very, very good, though. Very good. Very, very good. Hainton says Canelo 7-9. A lot of people are saying, has it started? It hasn't started yet, guys. Billy Joe Saunders is momentarily going to walk to the ring. So any moment now, Billy Joe Saunders is going to walk to the ring. They're just doing a little video montage of him. He's going to come out now. I'll sync it perfectly to you guys. And I will commentate on this as well. Or I want to try my best to commentate as well. Charlie Warren. So I've got that feeling. Dude, I've got that feeling as well. Adam Sumner says, hope I'm wrong, but I'm going to say Canelo 11th, 12th. Although I had £30 on Billy Joe Saunders to win by decision. Tom Betts says, Buffer versus Lennon Jr. I actually prefer Lennon Jr. to Buffer. Billy does look a tad bit nervous. I don't read too much into that, but he does look a tad bit nervous. Remember, look, this is huge for Billy. Like the whole occasion is huge. I think he's built for this occasion, but he's never experienced anything like this. Never. He's dancing. He's look at him. He's soaking it all up. Jeez, man. Oh, God. Wacker Smith says, Billy Joe Saunders will make Canelo look silly. Guys, don't forget, please, if you are in the live stream, smash that like button for me if you can, please, peeps. Leon says, will the UK be disappointed if Billy gets KO'd? Yeah, they will be. He's not hated over here in the UK, by the way. Don't believe that. He does a few silly things over here, but he's certainly not hated. Billy Joe's liked over here. All right, Billy Joe is walking to the ring. By the way, the 8K camera quality from the zone is incredible. And that camera shot by behind, by the way, is on a thing called a jib. No, it's not actually. It's a Sky. Oh, my God. So they've got it on a wire, that camera from behind. Incredible. The camera quality I'm watching right now on this phone is incredible. Billy Joe Saunders making his way to the ring. The time is 1:15. So whoever said the fight will start at 4:30 is probably correct, because they're going to obviously do their ring announcements. He's making his way to the ring. This is strange, by the way. He's making the way to the ring by himself, which is a bit weird. You normally obviously see a lot of, the corner men, expect Tyson Fury to be there. When do they When will they join up with him? I don't know if I like these single entrances to the ring. I think I prefer it when your corner's there, Fury walking him out. He's literally walking to the ring by himself. That is a long, lonely walk. Think about all the boos he's hearing as well right now. I hate that ring walk. Why have they decided to do that? That's awful. That's not nice. So Billy Joe Saunders, again, for you guys that are not watching it, Billy Joe Saunders has just literally made the walk to the ring by himself. Now, again, we're used to seeing your corner man come out. I thought maybe Tyson Fury would walk to the ring with him. They walked earlier or came from a separate entrance. They're in the corner of the ring as well. His dad's in the ring with him now. But yeah, that solo entrance thing, I'm not really feeling. That's hard. Eddie Hearn, Billy Joe Saunders just walked past Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn standing center of the ring. Normally, when you see a promoter, you normally give the promoter a bit of a high five. Just walk straight past him. All the lights have gone off now in the AT&T Stadium. All you can see is there's the camera flashes. They're now playing a little Canelo montage. Stephen Tokley says Davison in the corner. Yeah, so Ben Davison is in the corner. He's the second in the corner alongside Mark Tibbs. Rowan Perry says 1 versus 73,126. Yeah. This looks special, guys. Can't lie to you. This looks incredible. It looks incredible. Like they've got a camera panning away from the ring. So they're showing the whole arena right now. And it just looks like something looks like something I've never seen before. Obviously, look, I retract that statement because we have seen it with AJ, but we haven't seen it for so long. That's what it is. We haven't seen anything like this for so long. Remember, we haven't seen AJ in a fight like this in a stadium since... When was AJ's last fight in a stadium? Was it Povetkin? Am I wrong? Wasn't it Povetkin, then Ruiz? I might be wrong. I think it was Povetkin. So we haven't seen this for ages. They've just got the camera in Canelo's corner. He's laughing, smiling. Canelo's about to make his ring walk in a couple of minutes. Here he is. Canelo about to make his ring walk. Finbar White, remember people, give Addy a subscribe. Best boxing channel. Pretty good boxing channel, I can't lie to you. Smash the like button as well, peace people, if you can. 537 of you have smashed the like button. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Canelo is obviously, look, as expected, he's just not walking out. He's not making a normal walk, is it? I don't even know what to call this that he's got right now for him. But by the way, the camera quality that they're using for this DAZN app is incredible. Honestly, it's incredible. So he's got a band with him, but this ain't no normal band. Zarek Khan says, turn the laptop around. Sorry, that is it. Mariachi band. That's what they're called. He's got a mariachi band with him. So Canelo hasn't even made an appearance yet. They got the big Pepsi sponsor in the background. This fight is making cha-ching. Cha-ching. Leon says, DAZN is the future. No. DAZN is now. It's not the future, it's now. North 2K7 says, do you think Eddie and Billy will split? Depends on how long they've got in terms of fight contracts. If I'm Billy, that would be the most stupidest thing in the world to do, to split from who I think is, and I think we all can agree now, is probably the biggest boxing promoter in the world. Stick with him. You stick with him. There are still other fights you can make. If he goes to somewhere else, you look at where all the guys at 160 and 168 are that make money. Apart from Jamel Charlo, maybe Benavidez, Caleb Plant as well a bit. GGG, big money fight. Eubank Jr. over here, still a big money fight. Demetrius Andrade, maybe money fight. So if you're Billy Joe, you stick with Eddie Hearn regardless. They're never going to be best friends. Stick with him. Nick Calcott says Triller is now. Triller isn't now. Triller, you know what it is? I didn't mind the Triller show for Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr. I absolutely hated it for the one recently with Ben Askren and Jake Paul and Prograis on the undercard. I hope the Teofimo Lopez one's a lot better. By the way, there's still the mariachi band, whatever it's called, is still playing. They're showing shots of the crowd now. Billy Joe's going to have to wait a few minutes in the ring. Canelo has just literally got onto the stage now. I love the top he's wearing as well. D&G. Love it. I can't lie, I do like Canelo. I do like him. It's an awkward one because obviously, look, I'm a Brit, right? But I do like Canelo. I want Billy Joe to win, but I do like Canelo. JS says, I'm falling asleep here, man. Hurry up. You cannot be falling asleep with a fight like this on the horizon. I am shattered, dude. Trust me. I went to work today. I've been up, but there's no way. There's no way I'm falling asleep doing this one. The fireworks going off in the background. Canelo is making his ring walk. And just like Billy Joe Saunders, he's doing it by himself. I don't know if I'm a fan of these single ring walks. I don't know if I'm a fan. Well, I say he's doing it by himself. He's not, to be honest. He's got the band behind him, or they've stopped. Have they stopped walking, or are they following him? I think they're following him to the ring, which is a bit unfair, isn't it? Billy Joe had a solid. No, it's by himself. He's literally walking by himself, and he's not even. He is skipping to the ring as well. The noise in this place must be incredible. I know I've said this 1,000 times. The camera quality on this I've not seen before at any boxing event. Not seen it before. Incredible. Someone saying I should block Garcia. Why? What Garcia? What's happening, people? What's he doing? All I'm seeing Garcia do is Mexican flags. I don't see anything worth blocking here unless I am missing something. Oh, he's spamming. Okay, I'll find it in a minute. What is it? It's only the Mexican flags, though, isn't it? It's only the Mexican flags. Garcia, you're okay. I think, unless you're spamming something racist, you're all right. He's spamming flags. We can have that. So no problem with that. We like a bit of that. Come on. Canelo is in the ring. Michael Buffer is doing his thing. Spare a thought for Oscar De La Hoya right now. Spare a thought for Oscar right now. Crazy. Okay, I've sorted out Garcia. There was a few too many. Oscar De La Hoya must be livid right now. God, so many comments coming in, guys. I can't even read them all. I honestly can't read them all. 1,700 of you in the live as well. Remember, keep smashing that like button, people. Really appreciate it if you can. This is incredible. This just looks epic. All of it looks epic. Billy Joe Saunders does look a bit nervous. Mark Tibbs. No, I'll take it back. He doesn't look nervous. He looks ready. He looks ready. Canelo looks ready as well. Canelo looks thick and strong. Billy Joe Saunders looks lean and loose. This is going to be crazy. This is about to be crazy. All right, final predictions. What is everyone saying? JS says Canelo is thick. Mad Max says 9th round TKO by Billy Joe Saunders. You're having a laugh. That ain't happening. What else we got here? Rowan Perry says Billy Joe looks focused, is focused. You're right. Boom says Canelo unanimous decision. They have got, I think, I can't see his face. I think it's Mauricio Suleiman though. The WBC have got a crazy looking belt in the background. Can't lie, that belt looks sick. I'm not a fan of all these new belts, but it looks sick. Sirin Nathan says Billy Joe in the third. I think so. Enoch says, get the likes up, people. Over 1,500, only 152 likes. Not for me. I've got the Enoch. There's got like 648 likes in there. Kean Parker says, for fuck's sake, they make it up as they go along. They do. Michael Buffer now just announcing Billy Joe Saunders. Remember, 30-0, 14 knockouts. The current WBO super middleweight champion, 2-weight world champion. This is a big step up. But every time I thought he's going to have a problem, he doesn't. Andy Lee, I thought was going to be a problem, wasn't. Chris Eubank Jr., I thought was going to be a problem, was a bit second half of the fight, but early wasn't. David Lemieux, I thought was going to be a problem, wasn't. This isn't that. This is a lot more than that. But you never know. I feel like Tyson Fury's in the corner as well. Dude, this is going to be spectacular. Oh, God, I can't wait for this to start. I really can't. Hamed Gaiman says, can you imagine if Saunders beats Canelo in the first round? No, I can't. Kean Parker says, Fury just adds more excitement. 100% does. Make or break for Billy says, games you love. I don't know if it is make or break. Josh says, imagine if this ends fast. Oh, what a fucking disaster that would be. Jarek says, first round KO to who? I think I know what you're talking about, to be honest. Tom Bett says, good luck getting a decision against Canelo on Cinco de Mayo weekend. Yeah, ain't happening, is it? So, guys, sorry, there's so many comments coming in. I do apologize. So many comments coming in. Mark Grasso says, who you got winning? Mark, I am going for Canelo. Either, you know what it is? Canelo almost looks like a bodybuilder, doesn't he? He's got the physique of a bodybuilder. Like a little tank. Fucking hell, look at that arena. Oh, here we go. Here we go, people. Here we go. All right, both men taking center of the ring. Referee giving them instructions. Canelo looking down. Billy Joe looking at Canelo. Canelo never looks at his opponent until the last second. So he taps the gloves, then he makes eye contact, but he rarely looks. Billy Joe looks a lot bigger than Canelo, by the way, as well. Bang. Gloves tapped. Here we go. First round of this fight, Canelo versus Billy Joe Saunders, live from the AT&T Stadium. This is it, guys. This is it. Let's see what Billy Joe Saunders can do. Let's see how aggressive he is from the first round as well. The referee just told him to go back to the corner. Looks like Billy Joe's going to come out and try and take center of the ring. Look, a little look up to the sky from Billy Joe Saunders there. Maybe a little prayer as well. This is it, guys. This is it. A lot of you still thinking Billy Joe's going to get slept early. He's not going to get slept early. There's no way. Remember, Billy Joe Saunders out of the southpaw stance. What I like as well is take center of the ring straight away, which is smart. Canelo just having a look right now. First jab from Billy Joe Saunders to the body, to the head. Nothing lands. But at this stage, just get your distance. Get your distance. Get your timing. Canelo just having a little look here. Nothing thrown from Canelo yet. Just got a high guard. Billy Joe Saunders a bit of a lower guard. Billy Joe Saunders always has that right hand very low. Remember, he is a southpaw. Already, without even knowing, Canelo has slowly but surely walked Billy Joe Saunders back to the ropes. Billy Joe Saunders started center of the ring. He's already walking back to the ropes. First 35 seconds of the first round. Nothing thrown at all yet from Canelo, who's just having a look. Billy Joe Saunders landing a couple of nice little body shots there. Swing and a miss from Billy Joe Saunders. That's a bit of a nervous swing and a miss. Canelo not doing anything yet. Billy Joe Saunders landed a couple of jabs. First little punch from Canelo. Little hooks to the body. Canelo just having a look. Bit of a slow start from Canelo. Normally starts a bit more aggressive, but again, starts aggressive with guys that are maybe a lower level, the Yildims, the Rocky Fieldings of the world. Just having a look at Billy Joe Saunders. Billy Joe Saunders, then a nice little jab there as well. Canelo, nice little hook to the body. I think Billy Joe Saunders felt that a bit. Those hooks to the body are aggressive. Nice little jab from Canelo there. Disguised it. Looked like he was going to go to the body. Went up top. Nice jab from Billy Joe Saunders. Slow start from Canelo here, though. Again, a nice little hook to the body. Not really landing. More on the gloves. Canelo walking Billy Joe Saunders down. Landing a nice little crushing right hand. Billy Joe Saunders gets out of the corner. Goes back on the jab. Billy Joe Saunders, and I said this earlier, is going to have to land something to almost gain the respect of Canelo. That's what he's trying to do. He's landed a couple, or tried to throw a couple of big left hands. Nice double jab from Billy Joe Saunders. Ended it with a nice right hand. The right hand didn't land, but nice double jab from Billy Joe. Again, having a look, 40 seconds left of the very first round. It's a round that Billy Joe, I think, to this point has won. But Canelo's landed a nice couple of hooks to the body as well. Oh, he doesn't want to get... Billy Joe's got to get off the ropes there. Canelo doubled up on his jab, then smashed in a nice right hand to the ribs of Billy Joe. Billy Joe off the ropes, smart, nice. Center of the ring now, Billy Joe Saunders. Flicked out the jab. Jab didn't land. Canelo high guard, good head movement for Canelo. Always got that, hasn't he? Billy Joe just having a look here. I think there's a little mark under Billy Joe's right eye already. They both have a look at first round done. What have you guys got? Woo-hoo-hoo! First round Saunders. See, that's, you know what the problem is? I don't know if Saunders will get that round. I gave that first round to Saunders as well. I don't know. Delium says round one in the bank, Billy Joe. I don't know if it is. I don't know if it is. Andy Kenyon says, has to be a Saunders round. Does it? But for me, it's a Saunders round. But I don't know if Saunders wins that round. I don't know if the judges give it to them. David E saying, draw round at a 10-10. Maybe. For me, though, 10. That's a 10-9 Billy Joe. I gave Billy Joe that round. I think Billy Joe done the better work. Canelo landed a couple of big hooks, but apart from that, not much. Big Bundit, 1-0 Canelo. A lot of people, what? Sami Muhammad, Canelo 1 round up. Neville Davies says, Canelo looks incredible. I don't know if you give that to Canelo that round. I don't know if you do. Right, round number 2 here now. Billy Joe on the jab again. Couple of jabs, nice little flicks from Billy Joe Saunders. It's so good to see Billy Joe in there. I can't lie to you, though. Oh, nice double jab from Billy Joe Saunders again. Canelo trying to cut the ring off. Look, Canelo cuts the ring off so well. Like, it gets you into the corner where you're on the ropes where you can land his good work. But good work here from Billy Joe. Canelo trying that little hook to the body. Billy Joe stepped in, which was a bit better. So every time Canelo tries that hook, Billy Joe's got to step in very quickly. Jab from Billy Joe Saunders didn't land. Canelo tries to land a jab of his own, missed as well. Billy Joe Saunders got to get off the ropes. Got to get off the ropes. Canelo backs his opponents to the ropes so well. Nice right hand from Canelo. Best punch of the fight so far, I think. Billy Joe done this almost like I'm not hurt thing. Like, oh, but he got caught. He got caught. That was clear. Referee breaks them up. Billy Joe needs to somehow dent Canelo. I don't think he can dent Canelo, but he needs to somehow dent Canelo. Nice little 1-2 from Canelo. Billy Joe on the ropes again. Got to get off the ropes, as he does get off the ropes. Nice jab from Billy Joe Saunders. But it almost feels like, it almost seems inevitable that Canelo's going to land here, by the way. Like, how long can Billy Joe keep this kind of work rate up? Nice jab from Billy Joe. Like, it's not just a work rate in terms of, it's like mentally, you've got to be on your game with Canelo so well. Oh, nice jab from Billy Joe. Good jab. Solid. Rock the head back of Canelo there. Just missed there with a left as well to Billy Joe. Both of them trade jabs. Movement causing Canelo a bit of a problem here as well, by the way. Good movement from Billy Joe. Canelo landed a nice uppercut. Nice jab from Billy Joe. Nice jab from Canelo. Both of them land good jabs. Canelo's jab definitely the harder of the two, though. Billy Joe stumbled a little bit with that jabs. Maybe it was a bit off balance, to be fair. Last 30 seconds of round number 2. Difficult round to score this one. Very, very difficult round. Billy Joe on the jab again. Jabs didn't land. These jabs are falling short from Billy Joe there. Tried to double up the jab and then for a left hand, everything missed. Power shot from Canelo. When Canelo lands, he digs. Canelo is throwing with mean intentions here, by the way. He wants to hurt Billy Joe Saunders. Like, he's throwing with mean intentions. But he is a bit wary of Billy Joe as well, though. I give that's a Canelo round for me. Canelo round, 11-1 saying Canelo round. Billy not moving much. Big Bundits got it 2-zip Canelo. Don't know about that one. Kian Parker, huge Canelo round. I don't know if that's a huge Canelo round, if I'm honest with you. 786 Naf says big Canelo round. Okay. All close rounds to Canelo. I've got one apiece. I've got it one apiece. A lot of you have got it 2-zip Canelo. I've got it one apiece. Dan Edwards says they pissed the wrong guy off. Canelo ain't Klitschko. Delium says some people are so biased and not objective. It's one apiece. Yeah, for me as well, one apiece. They got Demetrius Andrade wearing a t-shirt here. They're saying Demetrius Andrade wearing a t-shirt saying Canelo and Billy Joe are scared to fight Boo Boo. He's actually wearing a t-shirt saying that. All right, start round number 3. Billy Joe just flicking out the jab, just kind of flicking it out. You know what the problem for Billy Joe is? These aren't enough to win the rounds against Canelo in America. What he's doing isn't enough. And that's not his fault, it just isn't. We know how it works, it isn't. Billy tried to do a little sneaky left hand there. Canelo landed a little right to the body. Nothing really on it, but he definitely landed. Nice little check hook. It's a bit better from Billy Joe, trying to be aggressive. Billy Joe, problem is, every time Billy Joe comes in, it's like he's stumbling into his work. Good jab from Billy Joe. 2 jabs there. Well, that hook that Canelo throws to the body is really, really vicious, by the way. Canelo really high guard. It's like Canelo, basically what Canelo's trying to do, and it's pretty clear to see, he's trying to walk Billy back to the ropes. And when he gets Billy back to the ropes, he lands. Billy just can't stay on the ropes for this fight at all. Nice little left hand from Billy Joe Saunders. That got the attention of Canelo. Might be the best punch he's thrown as well, Billy Saunders. I mean, he's been throwing a lot of jabs, but not the power shots. Billy Joe Saunders on the move a bit here. Canelo just missed there with a left hand, so a jab. It's not even a jab, that left hand he throws. I'm sorry, that's more than a jab. It's such a powerful shot. It's more than a jab. Canelo still hasn't got his timing here yet, you know. Or landed a nice right hook on the way out. Very good shot from Canelo. Nice shot to the body as well from Canelo. Nice right hand to the body. I think Billy Joe felt that one a bit. Left hook to the body from Canelo. Landed a right hand there, mainly on the gloves as well from Canelo. But these are shots that the judges like to see. Billy Joe needs to land something there to get Canelo's attention. Gloves down from Billy Joe. Almost playing around with Canelo. Got to be careful here. Last 30 seconds of round number 3. This is the Canelo round here. Some people might have it a 3-zit as well. I don't. I got it one apiece at the moment, but ending this round, it's definitely 2-1 Canelo. Gloves up from Billy Joe. Left hand, not much on that left though at the moment. Nice little jab from Billy Joe Saunders. Ending the round well, but it's a Canelo round. It's a clear Canelo round, this one. Billy Joe just threw 4 or 5 punch combination. Canelo avoided all of it. Whew. Errol Spence in the crowd. Errol Spence looking in good shape. Errol Spence looking in very, very good shape. But, you know, in the past when we've seen Errol Spence, not have a fight. He looks a bit overweight. Doesn't look overweight. Now, Harvey's got this freeze it. Canelo, Chris Kennon's got it 2-1. Canelo, I've got it 2-1 Canelo. Billy Joe needs to do a bit more for me, people. Michael Adebiyi saying Billy Joe Saunders is feeling the power. He certainly is feeling the power. They're showing a punch where Billy Joe Saunders got caught. He looked at Canelo and said, "It didn't. You didn't catch me with anything," which means you did. Which means you did. That was Billy's round. That was certainly not Billy's round. James Rose, 1997, has got it 2-1 Saunders. The analyst has got it 2-1 Saunders. No, not for me. 2-1 Canelo for me. Said Master says scores won't matter here. Canelo working the body. Billy Joe Saunders won't finish this fight. Let's see. At round number 4 on this one, Billy Joe Saunders has done some good stuff in this, but it's not enough to win this fight. Good jab from Billy Joe Saunders. Canelo's got such a high guard. Like, something we don't really talk about is Canelo's defensive abilities here. Really nice high guard. Not much happening here in the first sort of 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Both almost just... Canelo just tried to be a bit more aggressive here. Billy Joe Saunders hands down, gets out of the pocket. Canelo lands on a nice little body shot there. Nothing. Billy Joe Saunders saying, come on. Billy Joe Saunders on the rope saying, come on, more. Don't do that, please. Billy Joe Saunders lands a nice little shot to the body, but I don't know if there was much on it. Billy Joe Saunders, I don't think can hurt Canelo. I just want him to try and get some respect. Whipping shots there from Canelo. Good defensive work from Billy Joe Saunders. Avoided all of that work. Minute 30 left of round number 4. Difficult round, this one to score. Almost even now. Whoever can win this last minute 30 wins the round. One thing, though, is that Canelo is walking Billy Joe Saunders down. Billy Joe Saunders just having a look. Canelo, by the way, Billy Joe Saunders is definitely making Canelo think here, though, you know. As much as I think Canelo might be winning the rounds, he's really having to think about what he's doing, which is credit to Billy Joe Saunders' boxing ability here. I don't know if the crowd are going to be enjoying this. Like, honestly, I expect them to start booing soon. But for now, this is good work from Billy Joe Saunders. I don't know if he's winning the rounds, but this is good work. Canelo lands a nice little body shot. Right hand to the body. Billy Joe Saunders doubled up with a jab, then a left hand. The left hand scored, the jabs didn't. Nice little uppercut on the way in from Canelo. Billy Joe Saunders launched in, so he leaned in. Canelo, nice little uppercut. Nice left hand from Billy Joe Saunders, countered that uppercut. Last 30 seconds here, even round for me so far. Whoever can do work here might win the round. Billy Joe Saunders just swung with the right and missed. Canelo swung with his right. Billy Joe Saunders blocked it. Last 15 seconds. Tough round to score this one, people. Tough round to score. Last 10 seconds of this round number 4. I don't know who I'm giving the round to in that one. The problem is, if I don't know who I'm giving the round to, we know who the judges are giving the round to. That's the issue, isn't it? That's the issue. 2-2. 2 apiece. Fisher Jr. says 3-1 Canelo. It's a clear Canelo round. That's not a clear Canelo round. Anthony Vander says 2 apiece. Most of you are going 2 apiece or 3-1. I'm going 2 apiece, but then if we're going 2 apiece, then it's probably going to be 3-1, isn't it? Let's be honest. I mean, I'm just thinking about the way the American judges are going to score this. It's going to be 3-1. They're showing a nice little uppercut that Canelo landed. Nearly knocked the gum shield out of Billy Joe Saunders. Very, very good uppercut. That might have been the punch to steal the round. It was a close round. That could be the punch to steal it. Tyson Fury, they're showing Tyson Fury ringside. Who's he speaking to? I think he's speaking to his trainer. I think that the plan with Billy Joe, look, I've always thought that Billy Joe His gas tank is a bit poor. Maybe the plan is just to kind of see where you are after round 6 and then see what's in the gas tank and then go and speed it up a bit more because I think we need a bit more from Billy Joe. It's good work though in this early round, sort of early stages of round number 5. Billy Joe a bit more aggressive here, hands down, a bit more loose in this one, which is good. Remember, smash that like button, people. Big shots from Canelo. You know what it is? It's like Billy Joe Saunders. It's almost like that last fight with the was it Takayama versus Soto. Takayama's landing all the nice little jabs, but then Soto just lands big shots. And that's it with Canelo. Canelo's punch output is very, very low in this fight, but he's landing big shots. What he's done as well, he started to target Billy Joe's like midsection, like here, around here. He's landing some big shots there, and that will, I mean, that will suck your gas tank, man. Billy Saunders doing his own work though, good jabs, but there's just nothing to deter Canelo from walking him down. And I said this in the lead up to the fight. He needs to stop Canelo walking him down. And I don't know if he's got that punch. Canelo's trying to land the uppercut, by the way, as Billy Joe Saunders comes in. My timer's gone off from this round. I don't know where we are, what time we are in the round. So I don't know what's going on with the zone here, but the timer's gone off in this round. Billy Joe Saunders tries to land. Oh, nice little left from Billy. Best shot. That landed. Tried to land it again. Good shot from Billy Joe Saunders. That definitely cracked Canelo, by the way. I don't know if that had any effect on Canelo, but he felt it. It definitely landed. Nice jab as well from Billy Joe Saunders. That's more like it. Good jab, good left hand. Canelo definitely felt that. Just as I said, he needs to land something to deter or at least gain some sort of respect from Canelo. He landed that nice left. But again, Canelo back to stalking him, walking him down. I don't know how long left in this round. Oh, jeez. Every time Billy Joe Saunders is on the ropes, Canelo doesn't waste it. Nice little left on the break from Billy Joe Saunders. Bit more aggression from Billy Joe in this round. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good round from Billy Joe Saunders. He's got to get off the ropes. Get off the ropes, Billy. It's a bit more like it. Off the ropes. Again, you know what? Because he landed that nice left, which I definitely think had some effect, Canelo didn't walk him down when he was on the ropes because I think Canelo's like, okay, I respect this kid's power a little bit. Not saying it's Golovkin or Danny Jacobs' power, but he respects it. End of the round. Billy round? Am I being... David D's got it 4-2. How can you have it 4-2? Rodan Gibbons got it 3-2 Billy. What else have you got? A lot of people got 3-2. 3-2 Canelo, 3-2 Billy, 3-2 Billy, 3-2 Billy. Jeez, look at all the comments. Love it. 3-2 Billy. The Kingpin's got it 3-2 Billy. Ahmed Hussein says Canelo looks tired. Don't know about that. Let's have a look at this. As they break, Billy, yes, nice little crack from Billy. You know what? Billy round that one. Billy Joe Saunders round for me. I give that Billy. Dan Edwards says Billy's eyes are looking swollen. Let's have a look. Are they? Can't really see if they are or not. All right, here we go. Round number 6. This is flying. Yeah, the timer's back on now from DAZN. I don't know what happened there. I've got this. I think I've got this 3-2 Billy, you know. I think that's what I've got it. Canelo, you know, is one thing I will say, I've not seen Canelo so tentative to kind of press the accent like this. This is good stuff from Billy Joe Saunders. Canelo very, very tentative here, I think. Billy Joe's got to get out of the corner. This is nice uppercut from Canelo on the inside. Chris Mannix, by the way, has got it 48-47 Billy. This is good stuff, man. Come on, Bill. Swinging a big miss there from Canelo. Tried the uppercut, missed it. Billy Joe Saunders, hands down. Canelo is respecting this boxing ability from Billy Joe. Telling you. He's respecting it. Good jab there from Canelo, though. Very good jab. Another good jab. Rocked the head back with Billy Joe Saunders. Billy Joe Saunders for a second, for some reason, switched orthodox. I don't know why he did that. Gone back to southpaw again now. But good couple of jabs from Canelo. Good body shot from Billy Joe. Nice little straight left from Billy Joe, which landed. Canelo responded with his own little upper. Oh, good shot from Billy Joe there. Little hook. Went in, then came out for a nice look at hook on the exit. Good stuff. Good jab from Billy Joe as well. You know what? Yeah. Billy Joe's winning this fight, people. Billy Joe is winning this fight. It's very early. I know. Ade, calm down, but he's winning the fight is all I'm saying. For me, right now. This is good work from Bill. Got to be careful there. The referee warned him about headbutt. Good jab from Billy Joe as well. Bit more aggression here from Billy Joe Saunders. Can he keep this up, though? Can he keep this up through 12? Are the judges liking this work? Nice little body jab from Billy Joe Saunders. Canelo landed, but on the gloves, Billy Joe took them well. I've got to respect Billy Joe, you know. Got to be careful. Got caught with an uppercut. Got caught. Showboated a bit, but that means he got caught. Billy, don't lose the round now. Nice little straight right from Canelo. Billy Joe countered it with a nice little right hook of his own. I wonder if him getting caught there. Everyone remembers the last 30 seconds of rounds, which I hate. Billy Joe won the first half of this fight. For the first half of this round, Canelo might have won the last 30 seconds. I think Billy Joe won the round, though. I'm going 4-2 Billy. I'm going 4-2 Billy. I'm sorry, I've got to. I've got to. What's everyone saying here? Some people have got it 3-3. Some people have got it 4-2 Billy. Fucking hell, loads are coming in. Jeremy Nash says, I agree, 4-2 Billy. Z the Beast, 4-2 Billy. David E says, no way. No way what? Mark Turner got it 3 apiece. Typical Sound says 4-2. Fruit Boy says 4-2 Billy. Why do I ever doubt him? Lucas Graham says 4-2 Billy Joe. I think 4-2 Billy as well. Honestly, I don't know if this is a good Billy Joe Saunders performance or a very bad Canelo performance. I'm kind of mixed with it. I think I expected a bit more from Canelo here. Canelo's feet ain't good, are they? Like, his foot movement isn't good. Like, he tried to land, he's failed. Like, that famous sort of left hook to the body, and Billy Joe countered it with a punch straight down the middle and a hook. Good start from Billy Joe here for round number 7 as well. A bit more aggression from Billy Joe. They know that if this goes the way it's been going, this is going to be tight on the scorecards. Tight on the scorecards. Referee, warning Billy Joe here, you know. This referee better not take a fucking point. Better not take a point. Remember, the referee warned him for the headbutt. He just warned him again. Wouldn't shock me the referee tries to do something like that, I'll tell you now. All right, round number 7 of this 12-round fight. Billy Joe Saunders, I think I've got him 4-2 up. Some people have got it 3 apiece. But what I don't think anyone's got is 4-2 Canelo. I don't think I've seen that yet. Canelo lands in a couple of big right hooks. Not much on them, though. Billy Joe Saunders lands a nice little 1-2 straight down the pipe. Not much on that. Canelo really dig into the body. I think Billy Joe took a lot of those on the gloves, but really turning in, like literally turning into his shots, almost like a piston. Nice double jab from Billy Joe Saunders. I think Billy might have felt those last couple of punches to the body, by the way. Billy needs to stop the fucking play acting. Canelo really starting to dig his punches. Billy Joe trying to dig as well. Good jab from Billy Joe. Billy Joe's feet have started to slow down, by the way. Slow down drastically. And I just wonder if he's starting to feel those body shots from Canelo, but he's definitely slowed down a bit in this round. He needs to get his second win very, very quickly. Bit of a better jab there from Billy Joe. 1 minute left of round number 7. This is a Canelo round so far, by the way. Unless Billy Joe can do something special in the last 50 seconds. Nice little double jab from Billy Joe, but nothing on those jabs. There's nothing on Billy Joe's jab, by the way. It's not like it's not a ramrod of a jab. It's just almost like almost a scoring shot, like the amateurs point scoring. Nice right hand there from Canelo. Billy Joe, hands down, got caught. Why is his hands down like that? I do not know. Keep that fucking left hand up, man. Last 30 seconds. Definitely a Canelo round, this one, people. You can't score this as a Billy Joe round at all. Oh, Billy Joe got caught again with that uppercut. It wasn't as clean, but he definitely got caught with the uppercut coming in. Billy Joe's a bit... He needs to get back to his boxing here now. I think he's almost had a round off, and he's lost this round. Like, he's just given away this round as far as I'm concerned. All the play acting is all well and good, but yeah, it's not going to win you this fight, my man. It's not going to win you this fight. Just need to switch this again. I just need to take this bloody charger out to my phone. I don't know why I've only set up one bloody charger for some stupid reason. Bit stupid. They're showing that the largest indoor attendances, 78,000 for Joseph Parker. Remember, that was classed as indoor because it's got a roof. And Anthony Joshua Takam, 78,000. This one right now, 73,126. What's everyone got? How Osba says he's already feeling the pace, needs to pick up his shots and look sharp. Yeah. JD says too close to call that one. I don't think it was. I think it was a Billy Joe Saunders round. Sorry, a Canelo round. Apologies. Oh, someone's got it 5-2 Canelo. Who was that? Johnny Nevermind's got it 5-2 Canelo. Don't know about that. All right, round number 8. Let's see what Billy Joe can do. Let's see if Billy Joe can pick up the pace. He's got to understand where he is and who he's fighting. Nice work from Billy Joe there. Canelo tried to land a big sort of 1-2. So he doubled up the jab, Canelo, and then tried to smash his head off with a right hand. Billy Joe just ducked under it. Beautiful work. Beautiful work. Nice jab from Billy Joe as well. Nice right hand from Billy Joe. Good stuff. Good stuff. You know, I'm watching this, yeah, and as much as I rate Canelo, Canelo's beatable, man. Canelo's beatable. I know that's an obvious statement, but you know, he's got this kind of like, oh, no one can beat him. He has to go to 175. No, not at all. Not for me. Not for me. If I'm any of the guys at 168 or 160, I'm looking at this thinking, he's beatable. But then who can do what Billy Joe does? I don't know. Referee looked at Billy Joe again and pointed a finger like, I'm warning you. Warning him for what? Billy Joe hasn't done much in this round, though. Looks a bit tired, if I'm honest with you, peeps. Looks a bit tired. Mannix has now got this Canelo 68-66. Canelo. Oh, Billy Joe got caught there. Legs buckled a bit as well. I don't know if he got tripped. He's holding on. Billy Joe's holding on. He got hurt. He got hurt. Holding on big time. I think his eye's busted as well. I've got to say, yeah, his right eye is busted. He's hurt. Billy Joe is seriously hurt now. His right eye is swollen. And Canelo now notices it. Billy Joe's hurt, guys. This might not go. He might not get out of this round. Billy Joe is seriously hurt. He's trying to switch stances. I don't know what shot hurt him. Canelo is literally waving on the Mexican crowd. He's hurt Billy Joe and he knows it. Billy Joe's saying no, nothing, but he's hurt big time. He's going to need to dig deep to get out of this round. I don't know if he can get around 40 seconds for him to round. He's backing into the corner. That's not where he wants to be. His legs have completely slowed down as well. Jeez, this Canelo is a bloody machine. It's inevitable. Billy Joe's in the corner, needs to get out of it. He's holding on for dear life now. Referee's trying to split them up. He's holding on for dear life and he is in trouble. Oh, straight right hand from Canelo down the pipe. Canelo is walking him down knowing he's going to finish him. Billy Joe Saunders is going to do very well to get out of this round. 10 seconds, he's going to get out of this round. But I don't think he's going to survive round number 9, peeps. I don't think he's surviving the next round. He is hurt big time. His eye is completely swollen. Ghostface says, told you. Big, big round from Canelo. Just want to see this eye. Let's have a look. Eye looks swollen. Looks like it might be shutting completely. Yeah, it is shutting completely. Big, big round. Jeez, yeah, that eye's shutting. They're going to have to, I don't know what they're going to do there. I mean, jeez. Big, big round that. Not looking good at all. And it's still like 4 apiece. But for me, I've got it 4-4, but this ain't going to points. What? Are they called to fight off? Oh my God. Oh my God. Sorry. What? I'm sorry. What? I don't know what to say. I actually do not know what to tell you. All right, yeah, the eye was swollen, but was it that bad? Is it that bad? Sorry, 1 second, Doctor. No, guys, I don't know what to say. I don't know what me to tell you. I don't know. I don't want to use that word, but someone said, mate, his eyes shut. Come on, stop. Don't, guys, I've seen people. Come on, don't say that, mate, his eyes shut. I know the eyes shut. I can see the eyes shut, but come on. Come on, man. Look at the stick Daniel Dubois got for his eye being completely shut against Joe Joyce. I don't know. No, man. Jeez. Boy. I didn't expect that. I thought he might come out for round 9. Look, he was in trouble. He got hurt and he was in trouble. But I honestly thought he might come out for round 9 and give it one more big push in round number 9. I thought he might do that. Can't lie, I'm a bit disappointed. I can't lie. I'm not one to sugarcoat my words. I am quite disappointed. Anthony Vander, their super chat saying, what the fuck? You know what's crazy? The Kingpin saying Ebony Bridges fought with a closed eye. This is it. Everyone telling me, oh, his eye. Ebony Bridge, that's right. Ebony Bridges fought with, look how swollen Ebony Bridges' eye was. Remember that? Against Shannon Courtney. Just remember that. Especially when everyone says, oh, female fighting. I'm shocked. Don't know. Look, we might find out a bit later if the orbital bone is broken. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, don't know. Andrew Hope says orbital completely smashed. How do you know that? How does everyone know that quick? I don't know how people know that quick. We'll find out later. We'll find out when he does. He's a bit later, but I mean, I've seen fractured orbital bones, and I don't know. I'm not quite sure. If it is smashed, then look, you know, I mean, who am I sitting on my fucking chair in the comfort of my front room talking about someone quitting because of an orbital bone smash? But how quick that turned around from one punch shocks the hell out of me. I'm shocked. Can't lie, I'm a bit shocked. Hugo Love says, for fuck's sake, nightmare. Jackie Robinson says, coward. I'm not sure about coward. Rowan Perry, who called it? I think you did, Rowan. Does anyone, like, I didn't have the sound on, obviously, because I have the sound on, then I'll get in trouble. Did anyone hear what Mark Tibbs asked him in the corner? Did anyone hear the actual conversation as to what happened? Look at that, another belt for Canelo. Jesus Christ. This guy is a machine. Will Jones, Super Chat says, I enjoyed it from across the pond, brother. Man. I can't lie, I'm shocked. I knew he was in trouble from the end of that round 8. Knew he was in trouble, but I didn't know. I thought there might be another round there. But look, if his orbital bone is fractured or smashed, then yeah. Let's see the shot that caused the problem. Bang! Uppercut. That was what it was. And that's what done all the damage. Literally, that punch changed everything. Okay, so he went back to the corner. They're showing him going back to the corner now. Don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Look, that's why Mark Tibbs is a good trainer. Look, he saved him from serious damage. Serious damage. I just hope he comes back again. I just hope he comes back, continues to fight, and we'll see. What's everyone saying? Michael Adabi says Billy Joe Saunders shouldn't be too gutted, but should have went out on his shield. I'm not a fan of that going out on your shield thing. This sport's dangerous enough. If you can't see out of your eye and you're fractured, you're going in there with a heavy puncher like Canelo, you're going to get destroyed, and it could cause further damage. So I'm not a fan of that going out on his shield. Look, if it's a case of his orbital bone is smashed or fractured, then it makes sense. If it isn't and the eye is just shut, then people will ask questions, because we know the questions that were asked. We saw all the questions being asked of Daniel Dubois, so we know what it's going to be like. GCM James says Charlo would beat Canelo. Why? Why do you think that? Abdi Moose says if Dubois is a quitter, Billy Joe Saunders is worse. Shade O says side of his face caved in. Definitely bone injury, in my opinion. It literally did cave in, though. It honestly did. Honestly did. Quinn 40 says that eye swelled fast from one punch. Canelo looked for all night. Yeah, Canelo was looking for that punch all night. But Billy Joe Saunders did cause him some problems, by the way. But yeah, that the way that punch caved in, and Canelo was looking for that punch. They're showing it again. And bang, right on the button. Connor says, the boxing community is full of people who have never fought saying, go out on your shield. Yeah, that going out on your shield thing, I'm not with it. I am not with that going out on your shield. This uppercut, Canelo put everything into that uppercut. Mate, one punch can change everything, and it did. And it did. I'd like to know, and I don't know if we will know, I'd like to know what the scorecards were at the time of that stoppage. Abdi Moose says, Ade, do you think fighters should go out on their shield? No, I do not. I do not. If you know you're hurt, like I speak to fighters that are retired that went out on their shield and they're retired, broke, can barely string a couple of words together, clearly punch drunk, and these are fighters that went out on their shield. Don't go on your shield. You know, he's made his money, he's happy. Go back home and decide what you want to do. Decide what you want to do. That's it. Big Bundit says, Billy said he was happy to die if he won the fight. Don't make ridiculous comments just to quit on the stool. Very true. Very, very true, by the way. That's true. Lee Jones says, Andrade for Billy next. No, Billy can't lose and get Andrade. You got to win to get that fight. Andrade's coming off a win against Liam Williams. Really and truly, if Andrade steps up to 168, it should be Andrade. See this where Chris Mannix is doing this for the zone? This is why I'm so upset that Max is with ESPN, because this is what I love Max to do. Like Max Kellerman should be in the ring right now doing those kind of things. Max will get the real questions out. Delium says, reserve judgment until we know what the inquiry is, or injury is, sorry. If it's not serious, then you can call him a quitter. Most would get banged out by Ricky Gervais. Yeah. The problem is, though, and it's like what someone just said now, Billy Joe, in the lead up to this, was saying, I'm willing to die in there. You know, I mean, you can't say those things, and then the injury happens, then you kind of say no more. You can't. Team Banchamek sends, Canelo says he broke his cheek. God, Canelo's just a beast, man. Leo Bryan says, Billy Joe Saunders' confidence now might be shattered. It will be. It will be. And again, it reminds me a bit of, by the way, I hate the WBC, but I love that belt. That belt that Canelo's got on his, that he's holding on his shoulder right now looks beautiful. Yeah, it might be like a Prince Nassim Hamed thing. Prince Nassim Hamed, after he got beat by Antonio Barrera, came back, had one fight, retired at 29. Done. Because mentally it's difficult. Space Oddity said, I think he broke his orbital. It's weird how we all now talk about orbital bone fractures. Let me tell you something about because obviously Kell Brook and others after. Do you know how many fighters in the 90s and 80s and in the noughties fought on with orbital bone fractures? Not saying it's a good thing or it's a bad thing, but so many fought with orbital bone fractures, and it wasn't even a thing. But now we continually talk about it because of Kell Brook, like it's something new. Fighters continued fighting with orbital bones fractures. I don't think it's a good thing, but they did do it. All right, guys, last 5 minutes. Last 5. Rowan Perry says, anyone who says he quit should be thrown into a boxing ring with another man trying to take his head off. It's not the point, though, is it, Rowan? Again, his words in the lead up to the fight was like, guys, I'm willing to die in there. You know what I mean? So maybe boxers should stop saying that. Christopher Klaus says, Eddie Hearn earned his money tonight. Certainly did. Muzzy Moyo says, lads, that Australian lass finished the fight. He's talking about Ebony Bridges, yeah. Kurt Mills says, Eddie just confirmed he couldn't see. Yeah, we know that, but he could see in the other eye. We understand that. One eye was shut. We get that. 2 seconds. What's this? Curtis Harvey says, Billy Joe Saunders gave up that belt easy. And I wouldn't say that. Someone's saying here, Billy was winning that fight for me up until he got hit with that shot. He's boxing though, mate. Space Oddity says, Ade, please don't be so harsh on Billy. He was badly hurt. Of course he was. Of course he was badly hurt. I'm not harsh at all. I'm just saying fighters have continued. I don't want him to continue because I don't like the idea of it, but I'm saying fighters have 110% continued. But look, if it's a orbital bone fracture, that pain must be excruciating. You can understand why he's like, no more. You can fully understand why he says it. I mean, it's going to be tough. I'm just disappointed because I thought he was doing well. Ronan Gibbons says scorecards were ducking Billy anyway. Yeah, they were, to be fair. What do we want to see Canelo fight next, peeps? Calais Plant for the IBF unification fight? Big Bandit, we pay the fighters wages. We can say what we want within reason, in my opinion. Yeah, this is it. I mean, I think people get upset when people like talk about fighters. Like fighters are this like rare breed that we can't say anything about them. I mean, look, I don't like the quit word, but I think we can have our opinion. I think a lot of people were shocked that the fight was stopped. A lot of people. What's where? Jesus. Craig Bishop said, judges had Canelo 4 up. Crazy. Will Jones says, maybe now the delusional Billy fans will sit down. I don't think so. If I'm honest with you, I think they'll still be out in force. Johnny Gaffer says Canelo was ahead 78-74 on 2 cards and 77-75. I said some of those rounds, like I was scoring them for Billy Joe, but a lot of people ain't going to score those rounds for Billy Joe. Like, it's just not exciting for them, the way in which he fights, unfortunately. 2-6. All right, guys, last 5 minutes. No, not even that. Last couple of minutes. Remember, we are going to do a Sunday session live tomorrow, 8 p.m, as we kind of unpack all of this craziness. It was a crazy event. Unlucky Billy Joe, man, was winning in my eyes. I think I had it maybe 4 apiece. Then get caught. Then you get caught. Guys, thank you very much. Guys and girls, let me not be sexist. Thank you very much. It's been a long one. How long have we been going for? 3.5 hours. Your boy is going to bed. Tomorrow is another day. Peace and love.